Today we're jumping for the raw beef. Hi guys, Shiny Sorlo here.
I didn't get to do it. Yes.
Oh no, Jesse, just Shiny Sorlo.
Yep, no, Jesse. I'm in this imagination. So I'm never real, totally. Alright.
Really?
Isn't this a nice video?
Oh yeah.
Let's go.
Pause it.
What?
Let's go!
Let's go.
Let's
Open up.
go.
It's time for parkour.
I'm gonna turn off my mouse.
Check. Let's get this over with.
You're late. You know the deal. You can do the one block jump for the.
Why does it look lower quality than it is?
I can try to see if. Oh, huh. That's pretty high quality, so I don't know.
Try clicking on it, see if there's something higher. Click on it again, I guess. I don't know.
Raw
I fixed
chicken,
it.
Or you can attempt your one block vertical jump for the beat.
Here in Parkour City,
I've never watched this, but I've seen. I think I've seen this map.
For the chicken, rather than risk your entire
Yeah, I
life
told
for
you
just
it's
half
pretty
a second
famous.
Tomorrow,
Okay.
you better not be late, or you'll be doing 2 block.
I
jump
watched it
punch.
before it was
Yes, sir.
cool,
Sorry,
for the
I won't be
record.
late next time.
Cool.
Down here, us parkour noobs only
No,
get
before
fed
that.
once a day. One piece of raw chicken is just enough to
Before
get you to
cool.
the next day. But that's the life of parkour civilization. If you
I
want
like
to
how we got
survive,
hunger.
you have to parkour.
Huh.
Every parkour noob has the same goal, and that's to make it to the top layer where
Oh, my
all the
Sorlo.
parkour pros live. Except most parkour pros are born on the top layer.
They
If
live
you're
on a
parkour
live
noob,
on a
there's
dirt
only one
platform.
layer, and that
So I'm
is
guessing-
the temple of parkour.
I'm
The
guessing
temple
this
of
is
parkour
a
the
story.
only structure in the world
Yeah,
that
I
combines
told
the
you, it's a
bottom layer to the
story.
top
It's a
layer.
movie.
To make it up, you have to do
Yeah.
an impossibly hard parkour course that no parkour noob has ever
Impossibly
completed.
hard.
And that's assuming you even get the chance to
Was
complete
it impossible
the
or
course.
hard?
The inside of the temple is protected by a barrier, and the only way a parkour noob gets past the barrier is if they've earned a ticket. I've
How do you
never
think
even
you'd
tried
do in
getting a
Parkour
ticket before, but if
Civilization,
I'm gonna
Jesse?
break
Terrible.
up to a
Also,
park-
hold on. I gotta turn this down because you're at the same level as the video, and I can barely understand you guys. Or I understand you then. Oh, wait, actually, no. I figured I could just do this. Make sure. Chrome is up.
You know, after you watch this, you're probably gonna be like, "Oh, I want to watch movie 2 now."
Maybe not tonight because.
Obviously, but
Yeah,
you're
it
gonna
works
want
tomorrow.
to.
Yeah.
You're gonna want to watch it, but you're not gonna be able to.
Yeah. Alright.
You
Oh,
muted it,
damn
dumbass.
it. How did I do? Oh, I think I accidentally hit them. Oops.
But if I'm gonna rank up to a parkour pro one day, I'm gonna have to. In my neighborhood, pretty much everyone has fallen into the void and died, except for the guy who lives right
My
next
favorite
door. He's been
character.
my neighbor for 5 years.
Oh no!
Well, I guess I have to change my statement. I now live in this neighborhood alone. In parkour civilization,
Uh-huh.
only parkour pros are allowed to break or place blocks. For parkour noobs, it's strictly prohibited. And unfortunately, I found that out the hard way. A while ago, I was searching around.
Whoa,
and somehow
an oak
stumbled
log.
upon an oak log. No one has seen an oak log in years, since trees don't exist in parkour civilization. So I had to try to take it.
Stop right now.
Oh no.
I'm gonna pause it for a second. Never seen an oak log in years. What about the raw beef?
Yeah, that is true. Maybe it means
That was recently placed because the grass is still
Yeah.
there.
No, sir, I didn't try to cheat. I just thought it would be super rare and I wanted to collect it.
Stop talking. Give me 2 jumps now.
2 jumps in a row? Okay, sorry, sir. I'll do it right now.
You know what? You seem a little too happy about 2. Let's make it 3.
Okay, I'll do 3.
You know what? Now let's make it 4 jumps in a row.
Oh, my
Go
Sorlo.
on. In parkour civilization,
I
it
would've
should be
given
no
him
surprise
16
that all
jumps.
punishments were just more forms of parkour. And that was the last time I ever tried breaking a block.
And then it only becomes dirt in this scene.
Don't forget you're at the bottom, so follow the rules.
It's safe to say that if you're at the bottom level of parkour civilization, it's not exactly the best. But not everything in parkour civilization is that bad. For example, I was able to use parkour to buy the biggest house in the neighborhood. In parkour civilization, literally everything is parkour, and that means parkour has replaced
You're
money.
parkour, Jesse.
Choose which house you want to buy.
It's pretty nice. In parkour civilization, all you have to do to buy anything is just make more parkour jumps. I'm not really sure why or how parkour
$1.5
works as a currency, but
to
all I know
block
is
go.
I basically bought a 2-story house for free. Somehow when I was buying my house, I convinced myself to go for the ladder jump to buy the bigger house. In parkour
That's
civilization,
easier in my
parkour
opinion,
jumps
but
with
okay.
trickier items like ladders are worth more. That's why this jump basically bought me a mansion.
No way. Thank you for buying the big house. Let me take you right to it. Just follow me.
Let's go. This is awesome.
Imagine
I just
it
bought my
falls.
first house. All houses in Parkour Civilization are pre-built, and they
That's
all have
Steve.
one thing in common. It's a requirement that
I
every single house has a
am
parkour jump
Steve.
inside to get to your bed. This
Oh,
is a way to
I've
make
seen
sure
that one.
everyone in Parkour Civilization
Haha!
parkours
This
everywhere,
existed
even
before the
inside your house.
Minecraft movies
So,
trailer.
This is the neighborhood you'll be living in. You're the only two-story house here. So if you follow me, I'll give you a house tour.
This is so sick.
House
That
tour.
ladder jump literally made me the richest one in the neighborhood.
As you can see, you have a jump on the top floor and a jump on the bottom floor. Let me show you the upstairs and then the house.
This is a flashback
I
if
mean,
you've
everything
forgotten.
looks good. I just have to do
Yeah, I have a
there.
feeling.
Yeah, I think I got everything figured out.
Perfect. Last thing, I just need to check if your parkour jump is good.
How are you supposed to check if it's good? Wait, what the? Did this guy for real just jump off? I'm really confused. Is he alive? Why did he do that?
Alright, just wanted to confirm that your house is ready to move in. The guy did in fact die, so everything should be good.
That guy seriously?
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's part of the job. Enjoy your house.
How is that a part of the
I think you're gonna like this just because sound effects.
Yeah.
They're weirdo like that.
Here at
I
least
know.
think that the parkour pros were the ones who started it. But the truth is, I think I was the one who started it. For some reason, I can't remember the best, but I'm pretty sure this is how the story went. Yo, see what? Yo, hello, bro. You think I could get a
Yo.
diamond real quick? I was mining for like 3 hours and then we found 2 diamonds. I just want to make a diamond pickaxe.
Sorry. Don't have any to spare.
Bro, come on, don't be like that. You were literally just holding it. Dude, just give me one and I'll pay you back later. I just need a pickaxe.
Alright, fine. Give me 1 second. If you want a diamond, you gotta give me something. Alright, watch out. Back up for 1 second. Look, if you can make this 4-block jump, I'll pay you 1 diamond.
Make this 4-block jump? Wait, why? Why are you gonna pay me to do parkour? What do you even gain from this?
I don't
This
know.
reminds
Just
me of the
never seen anyone
time
do
we
it
streamed
before.
for like
Pay to see
12
it.
hours.
Okay,
I
I'll
know.
take the offer. Oh, this is so annoying.
Except I did
Wait a
much
second,
crueler
I think it was
things.
possible.
Yeah.
I told you, bro. It's not possible.
Just
If it was
stop
real life,
talking,
it'd be
watch, I'm gonna do
it
in
would be
like
labeled
30
under
seconds. And
unusual
there we go.
punishment or
Yeah.
something.
Look, I told you it was possible.
No way. That was actually incredible. Alright, well, I got my money.
Actually
It's
incredible.
paid for parkour.
If you want, I can keep making more parkour for you to do, and I'll pay you for it.
Are you kidding? Dude,
Well, why is he not a
alright,
master if
I'll be
he's
back here tomorrow, I
if he's
guess.
doing
And
it
this
from the
is
start?
basically how parkouring for money started. The next day I showed up to Siwat's house and he
Mhm.
offered me way more diamonds this time, and he constructed an entire parkour course outside.
Question
his
is how the
house.
world get like
Little
how it
did we
is.
know that this parkour course would completely change the way that the world works. Soon after this event, the parkour civilization began. Now that I think about it, there's kind of an unexplainable gap between those events and now, but oh well.
Parkour check.
Yeah.
You got 30 seconds.
Another beautiful morning, and I have to parkour for some more raw chicken. That
You could just easily just drop
All right,
down.
all right, I'm here.
1 block for raw chicken, 1 block vertical for beef. What are you choosing today?
Considering my neighbor just died for going for the beef, I'm just gonna go with the chicken again.
Keep in mind, there's a ticket event today. It's gonna be about 200 blocks west.
This was huge news. If there actually was a ticket event today, I would need to go for the beef. Ticket events are usually far away, and I would starve by the time I got there if I chose the chicken. But luckily, I got the beef.
No way. You made that.
Oh,
jump.
yeah,
You parkour pro one day.
I guess we're gonna have to do that another day because I already agreed to your terms.
Not a
What?
But I'm gonna need you to allow me back in the Skyblock world.
Oh
It's
yeah.
important to know that parkour
But
pros
since
have
I already
really
agreed to
good
terms, it
skills.
has to
They
be a
like to
different
put down
day.
This was an
Yeah.
important
Yes.
day. This was only the second
Well, it's
time
not like
I
you're gonna be
jumped
playing
for the
without
beef,
me
and
on the
now
world,
I
so.
have a chance to earn it.
Yeah.
The ticket events are so
But
busy
I
because
just
the
need,
location
I kind of
is
need to
so
be
far
back
away.
in
If I
it.
wasn't paying attention,
So,
I
because
could
I was
miss
playing with
just
someone else
one of
for
these
a period of
one-block
time.
jumps, and my entire chances of becoming a parkour pro would be over. But luckily, I made it to the ticket event. When I got here, there were only 3 parkour noobs in line to do the parkour course. Most noobs don't even show up for the courses anymore because if you miss one jump, you end up like this guy. And that's the price you pay if you want to be a parkour pro. I watched.
Do you die in
the
real
second
life
fell
if
to the
this
floor. Hey
happens?
man, do you think you could go already?
I don't know,
Yeah.
man. I'm kinda nervous I'm gonna
Oh
fall.
my Sorlo, it's
You don't
Freddy
need to be nervous,
Fazbear.
I'm sure you're fine. Oh.
For the record, I'm pretty sure in
Never
the
mind.
perspective
Before
of these
going
guys,
for it,
this
I wanted
is
to
their
study
real life.
parkour.
Ah.
You see, every week the ticket challenge changes, and it's completely random. And this week's course was extremely
Because seeing
difficult.
their
It's a
hearts
2-block
aren't really
jump to get to
hardcore
the
hearts,
ticket, and if you
meaning
get it, a 2-block jump to get
probably
out.
an
Here's the
in-story
about
thing.
Parkour civilization. Parkour can be used for anything, and that includes bribing parkour pros. Check this out. If I do a parkour jump with a 360, will you replace one of the 2-block jumps with a 1-block jump?
You want to do a 1-block jump with a 360? Fine. There's no way you're gonna make it, but I'll accept.
Let's go. The parkour pro accepted my bribe. And now I have another problem. I have to do a 360? Have I even done this before? Whatever. I'm just gonna go for it. Please make it. No way. I actually did it. All right. Deal's a deal, right?
I'm not gonna lie. That was the coolest thing I've seen a parkour noob do. Well, deal's a deal. Here you go.
Let's go. Now there was only one 2-block jump in the course.
Still gotta make the first 2-block jump, noob.
Yeah, whatever. Just let me do the course, bro. This was my best.
Jesse,
chance
how
to
long do you
finally
think you'd
earn
be a
ticket.
noob for?
If I actually get this ticket,
Uh,
to access the parkour
a minute
temple
before I
and make
die.
my way up into a bedroom.
You think you'd die, like, in a
There was
minute?
no turning
Probably.
back. I
I'd
had
probably
to
not realize there's
Spawn
a,
in the world and then you just die.
in the house, yeah.
But somehow I got past it, and now was the 2-block jump. This was life or death. I
How long
closed
do you
my
think
eyes
I'd be a
and I went
parkour
for it.
noob?
I expected to be
Not
throwing
long.
thousands of feet per second into the void, but to my surprise,
How
I
long?
was standing on the platform with the ticket. And thanks to the deal I made with the Parkour Pro, I only had
It depends on how long until you get a ticket.
This was life changing. This was the first time I
Say there's a ticket as soon as I get there.
The Parkour Temple, and I promised myself that I wasn't gonna waste it.
An hour, probably.
Parkour Temple. I was in a good spot. I had 3 full hunger bars, which is the most hunger a parkour noob can
I
have.
disagree,
This was
but I
it.
can't-
There was
I
no
won't
better
tell you
time,
why.
No
Oh.
more perfect time.
You need
to
2
try and
tickets,
use
don't
the
you?
Parkour course to rank up to a parkour pro. I walked up to the droppers in the ground and I threw in my ticket. After a few seconds, the invisible barrier that guards the parkour temple
Oh.
was down. And now, of course, I had to make sure I didn't fail the 1-block jump to actually get inside the temple. I made the 1-block jump
Realistically, you could just
successfully,
break
and now
blocks
I
to
was
go
officially
them.
inside the temple.
Yeah, but that's
This was
against
it.
the
This was
rules,
the moment
apparently.
I've been waiting for my entire life. This
Okay,
was the
what are
parkour
rules
course that
except
no parkour
things that
noob
are
has
supposed to
ever
be
beat.
broken?
If you miss any of these jumps, you'll either die from fall damage or fall directly into the void. But I've come too far and I've practiced too much to have that happen. I wasn't just going to be another parkour noob that fails this course. I was going to be the first one to rank up to become a parkour pro. My journey to becoming a parkour
So
pro
no noob has ever
starts
became
now.
a. Oh, oops.
Hey, wake up. You want a chance to eat today or what?
All right, let's get this over with.
Let's go. Hurry up and do the parkour, noob.
Down here, parkour prison, even the cells have 1-block jumps. If you miss a single jump, or if a parkour pro catches you not jumping for 30 seconds, you'll be thrown into the lava.
Alright, I gotta ask. Do you want to do a diagonal jump to reduce your prison sentence time?
Most parkour noobs would never
Reduce
do
your
this.
prison
Diagonal
sentence
jumps are just
time.
not worth the risk. But I wasn't just gonna sit in parkour prison my entire life. If there was any chance I could get out sooner, I was gonna take it.
That was unexpected. Congrats, you've earned 1 day off your prison time. That means you go from 49 years and 320 days to 49 years and 319 days left.
This is how my
Wow.
life is going to be for the next 49 years in parkour prison. That is, unless I find a way to get to that portal and make my way back to parkour civilization. Parkour prison is located directly under the bottom layer of parkour civilization.
Is that allowed,
If a
though?
noob misses any jump, they fall into the
Is what
void
allowed?
and end up here. And the only way back to civilization is to
Uh.
spend 50 years here without failing a jump. Before I was sent here, I never knew this place existed, and I was so.
You mean
close
pause it
to
so you
becoming
can
a
get your
parkour
train of
pro.
thought?
I am
Yeah. How they said that you need to unless he gets that portal. Even if he gets that portal and they're like, wait a minute, didn't you die? And your time isn't up yet, and then they just send him back.
Well, Jesse,
But
he just said that prison is located right under parkour
yeah,
civilization. Like you fall and you're in it.
yeah.
Or wait, what did you say? I'm confused.
So he said the guy said that he wants to escape now by going through that portal. If
Follow him, Evbo.
what?
His name is Evbo. Go ahead, say his name.
Evbo.
Yep.
Anyways, if Evbo gets there and like comes back, and wouldn't he just like once they realize that he escaped prison and just send him back?
Probably.
All right, good to know.
entire life I've been training for one goal, and that's to go to the Temple of Parkour and complete the impossible course to rank up to become a parkour pro. I had everything. I earned the ticket to get inside the temple.
Oh yeah, we're probably gonna watch the next movie after when it comes out of his. It's not gonna be. I'm not referring to Parkour Civilization 2.
What movie are you referring to?
It's not out yet because it's still in episodes right now, but I think it's like PvP Civilization.
Just make sure you don't miss any of the
But you'd fail at that too.
Yeah.
You will die for real this time.
Oh, yeah, not
For
a
real
problem.
this
Never
time.
missed a one-block jump in my life.
Okay,
What I
I'll
didn't
be.
get is why Parkour Prison existed. Instead of letting the parkour noobs just fall into the void, somehow this massive structure was made under the void to catch us. But why?
Alright,
This is something I do.
All of the cells in Parkour Prison were separated by a 3-block gap, meaning once I went inside this cell, I would never be able to escape. But that wasn't going to stop me from trying.
Make sure you're doing at least one jump in your cell every 30 seconds. If one of us catches you not jumping,
For the
you're
record, I'm
out.
pretty sure that guy's in creative mode. I think he's cheating.
Yeah.
Just broke those bugs instantly.
Dangerous place in Parkour Civilization.
Well, I think they have to because they're
right now in Parkour Prison. My guess is
abusive
most
mods
people by
or
now
something.
fell in the lava. Wait, there's actually someone here.
He
Let's
has
go,
a
not alone.
pickaxe.
Wait, why does this guy
Sure.
look familiar? He's been my neighbor for 5 years. No!
Oh, no, it's his neighbor again.
No way.
Oh,
yes, he's
my
about to
neighbor.
die.
Wow, I'm so glad I'm not alone down here. No!
Yeah, I know.
Dude, what is wrong with this
He's my
guy?
favorite character. He's just suicidal.
The only thing that's better about Parkour Prison is they feed us fish instead of
Once we
water.
finish this movie, I'm gonna tell you one of my theories.
Down there in 30 seconds.
And this is one of the not so good parts about prison, the random parkour testing. Oh wait, you didn't even fill in this gap. Man, I gotta do another 1-block jump. If you're a prisoner here, the only
Ha ha.
is that you don't get selected for random
So it's a
parkour
1.5
testing.
block
Every
jump.
few days, the pros will pick a noob at random to test out a new course they've built. This time, the course I was selected for had fence parkour. If I failed to make this 1-block fence jump, I wouldn't be coming back.
That
Let's
isn't
go, we
even
don't
that
have
hard.
all day. Get on the course.
Yes, sir. Going right now. The worst part about these random courses is that they intentionally use harder blocks for the jumps. The pros know that the noobs have almost no experience with fence jumps, but they build them anyways.
Alright, testing complete. Back to your cell in 30 seconds.
By some miracle, I was able to get past this week's random testing course. But what about the next
Bro is
week?
literally
There's
Alfie's.
gonna be some day
Yeah.
where they build a jump that I can't do. And I need to get
You're
out of
gonna
here
have to
before that
jump
happens.
over
Luckily,
the
I'm thinking of a plan to make my
fence.
escape. Back in Parkour Civilization, I used parkour to bribe one of the pros, and now I was gonna do it again. Hey, guard,
What do you want, noob?
I got something to show you.
What do
Come
you
over
want,
here.
This
dude?
better be worth my time, or I'm not feeding you tomorrow. Okay, what?
Oh, nothing really. I just wanted
Sorlo.
to ask you if I could pay you in 3 diagonal jumps in a row for 5 minutes of free time.
3 in a row?
Yep, 3 in a row. What do you think?
You act
You're
like that's
definitely-
hard.
But it's not like I care anyways. Sure.
Like always, parkour can be used to get out of any situation. But now I had one chance to make 3 diagonal jumps in a row, or else I was dead. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, I actually did it.
Okay, 5 minutes of free time, but you better be back in your cell by the time I get back.
The bribe worked. Now I had 5 minutes. to
Why?
run around
The
parkour
only
to
thing
see
you can
if
do
I
in free
could find
time
a
is
way to
escape.
I had no clue what was gonna happen to me
Why
after
would
I
you do that?
escaped, but I didn't have time to think about that right now. When I
Not that smart.
noticed
I guess
someone
so.
doing the random testing course. Wait, is that who I think it is? Oh, you don't need to be nervous. I'm sure you're fine. Oh, no way. It is the guy who failed the ticket event in front of me. That guy was nice. I hope he clutches up these glass jumps and makes it back to civilization. Oh!
Nope.
Bro walked off.
Why were they using glass for parkour?
They walked off
Glass jumps
before,
aren't
too.
even a thing at the parkour noob level. If noobs have never done
Who does-
glass jumps,
how did
why
Bro
would they
get
use
that
them to
far
test
if
the
it doesn't know how to
jumps?
jump?
I just gotta get out of
I
here.
bet you're trying to think of a plan to escape, right?
What? Escape? What are you talking about? I would never try to escape.
You're not? I was gonna take you to the portal, but if you don't want to,
This obviously seems like you're trying to set me up.
it's not a setup. No one says you have to stay here. You can leave at any time. Just follow me and I'll take you there.
I'm 99%
How do you feel about that, Jesse?
I don't trust him, but we'll see.
If this guard was leading me into a trap, I couldn't see what it was. He was already getting me so close to the portal. At this point, I was just gonna have to take a chance and hope that he was telling me the truth. I was now 5 blocks away from going back to Parkour Civilization.
You can leave now if you accept the terms that you can never earn a ticket to rank up to become a parkour pro for the rest of your life.
Wait, you're saying if I go back
He was
to
honest,
Parkour
he just
Civilization now,
didn't-
I can never
he
be
just
a parkour
left out
pro?
something for a
That's
while.
correct. Or you can wait out the remainder of your 49 years here in prison.
So this was the catch. I could
But
leave
would you
Parkour
rather?
prison right now, but in return, I could never
I'd rather
become a
die.
parkour pro. Or I could try to survive
You just jumped
for
in the
another
lava.
49 years. It wasn't worth it to stay. I needed to get out of here. Okay, I've made my decision. I'm
Surely
gonna go
that
back.
would hurt.
So you accept. Good
Yeah.
luck.
This was it. The work was done. I escaped parkour prison. But at what cost? Leaving now meant that I would be a noob for the rest of my life. When I went through the portal, I was brought back into Parkour Civilization. The portal spawned me at the entrance of the Temple of Parkour. This was probably the last time I would ever step foot into the temple. I had the chance to become a pro, and I failed. Now, I can never earn a ticket ever again. You know, it's not the worst thing in the world. Now, I can just go back to my ordinary life in Parkour Civilization. You know, now
Watch him
No,
fall
yes,
again.
no, yes, this house.
I mean, at
This
least I
house
still
probably
own my
been
mansion.
sold.
Wait, who is this? I still own this house, right?
No, you don't. This house no longer belongs to you.
Bro, this guy
Parkour
keeps
Noob
appearing.
purchased the mansion, so you'll have to leave now.
Wait.
There's only
That's
2
just awesome.
parkour pros. It's that guy and then
Well,
Alfie's
you fell and
person.
went to parkour prison, so you lost the house. When you were down there, this parkour noob bought it.
Bro, really? Wow, so I really don't own this house anymore. Well, this guy can go.
Okay, it's for sale now.
Let's go, so I can move back into my house?
After you buy it again, sure.
Wait, really? Are you serious? I have to buy it again? I went
The
back
amount
to
of
the
death
shop to
in
go
this-
buy my mansion
in
again.
this
So I
movie.
was at Parkour Prison,
So
so I
far
There's no
out.
blood in
prices for
Minecraft.
houses in my neighborhood went way
Well,
up.
there
Now,
actually
if I wanted to
is.
buy my mansion, I would have had to
Tech.
pay for it with a 2-block
It's not
jump.
gruesome.
It was too risky. I was gonna have to find somewhere else to live. Fortunately, I found another shop that was selling wood houses. A bit of a downgrade from the stone house, but it was all I could afford. I could either
How
do
is it a-
one-block fence jump for a small
You
house,
technically
or a
can
1.5
afford
block
anything.
stair jump for a large house. I figured if I'm gonna be living on the noob level for my entire life, I
Okay.
might as well buy the big house.
I think I'm going crazy, but did he not just do a 3-block jump?
Now I
Maybe.
got a mansion.
And there was
And
a
then just went
stair.
backwards?
Not to my
There was a
surprise.
stair.
No, it wasn't a stair, it was a slab.
So it's just
Oh.
me living here. The house is definitely a bit of a downgrade from my previous mansion, but it's still a 2-story house and it has a painting, which is something you don't really see.
That's a
that often
nice
in Parkour
painting.
Civilization. I just keep wondering
Say
what
hi,
my life
Pinocchio.
would have been like if I actually made it to the pro civilization. Now I don't think I'll ever figure out what it looks like up there. I just wish that. Whoa, what was that?
Oh
But I
no!
just-
Oh,
You
it's a
went through the
Mario.
painting.
the wall, and there was nothing behind me. This painting was covering something. I walked through the painting and it revealed a secret door. For some reason, this house I bought had some hidden passage. Whoever made this was obviously trying to hide something. But what was it? There was a ladder that led to the bottom floor, and when I got down there, I found a man.
There's a hobo in your
There
house!
was already someone living here. By their leather boots, I could tell it was a parkour noob. This was obviously some mistake. I went to go leave, but then
You sure it's not a parkour morning wood?
the man spoke to me.
Ah.
He said he's been watching me.
I watched you enter the Temple of Parkour. I think you have what it takes to rank up.
I'm sorry, man. I think you're confused. I can never earn a ticket anymore. I'm gonna be a parkour noob forever.
No, there is still a way I can get you a ticket.
Wait,
You know,
wait.
how
His
do you
name
be
is
a
Steve.
parkour
And
noob
I
for
would
so
prefer
long
to
that you're
earn
this
myself a
old?
ticket, but I never used it. Instead, I hid it far, far away.
The old man said it wasn't his destiny to rank up to be a pro, but it was mine. He brought out a compass and he threw it to me. He told me that if I follow this compass, I'll find the hidden.
You know something
This
I would
was
do
the
just to be a
second chance I
dickhead in
was looking
Parkour
for.
Civilization?
I had no way of knowing whether the old man was
Collect
telling the truth or not,
every
but at this
ticket
point, I
and
had
just,
nothing
like,
to lose.
never
Maybe
become a
this
pro.
works, maybe it doesn't.
Yeah.
All I know is that I wasn't done with Parkour Civilization just yet.
This reminds me of,
Come on.
of
just
from
one
what I've
more
heard of
time,
My
and
Hero
I should be
Academia.
there soon.
Where do you think you're going?
Reminded of you what?
From what I've heard of the anime in My Hero Academia. It's-
Ever watched it? But I don't think this is anything like that.
Okay.
Oh, this can't be good.
This is a parkour checkpoint. Why do you want to leave parkour civilization?
If the pro found out why I was really out here, I might go back to Parkour.
Well, how do you get 3
Instead,
beef?
he didn't
You
see
just
me.
saving that, or?
I just wanted to practice my 2-block jumps.
Listen, Out there, you'd never
I mean,
survive.
typically those types of
Besides, what
questions
you
do
need
get
to learn?
answered, so
You can never
I guess
rank
we'll
up
see.
on it.
Despite my convincing story,
I mean, I don't know. I don't know how he got it, so
following this
you know.
compass is the only possible way I can make it up to the Parkour Pro civilization. I was gonna have to try something else.
I told you to go home.
What if I paid you with a backwards jump?
A backwards jump?
A backwards jump?
Now I get one chance at this. Oh my god, I actually made it. That was crazy.
Wait. No, that was crazy. Move aside and let me.
Oh, that was crazy.
Jump far enough. Oh, shoot.
Ah.
That was not my plan. I thought he was just gonna let me pass. Alright, well I guess that works. Now that I made it past the parkour checkpoint, it was time to go searching for the hidden ticket. That's assuming that the ticket
Aren't these supposed to be
is
pros
real.
that are
The
down?
mysterious old man gave me this compass and
Or
told me
Yeah.
I would
Yeah,
need to
okay.
take it to rank
Making
up
sure.
Iron
to
boots are
Pro
pros.
civilization. I immediately
Leather
started
boots are
preparing
bitch.
for
I mean
the
noobs.
because this
Oh.
time I wasn't gonna fail. The biggest
Turtle
problem I
boots
had to
don't
solve was
exist.
my food
Aw.
supply. Parkour noobs only get fed once a day, and if this compass was taking me far away, there was no way I would survive on the raw chicken. So for the past week, I've been doing the beef jump every single morning, and for the rest of the day,
Every
I
single
tried not to
morning.
parkour at all so I could save the food. But that's when I almost got caught.
Hold up, what was that sound?
Oh no, I'm starving. This isn't good.
Why are you taking damage? Are you starving?
Starving? No. I'm
Now the
just
real question
in
is, how did he
pain
heal his
because
hearts?
I love
That
football
too.
so much, and I wish I could do it all the time.
Oh man, sorry to hear that. Yeah, love hurts. Well, hope you feel better.
By some miracle, the parkour
Because you can only regenerate your hearts if your hunger's high
I might
enough.
have starved to death. I had to eat the piece of beef that I just jumped for, but it didn't matter. I had already prepared enough. By rationing my food, I was able to save up 4 pieces of beef for the journey. I had no
Yeah.
clue whether this would be enough food to survive the
Also,
trip,
the
but
recovery
Old Man
compass
said
suggests
I had
someone
everything I
died
needed,
there.
So I guess I
Yeah.
was just gonna have to trust him again. Now it was time
Which
to
is
go
not.
searching
How is he
for
healing hearts?
Crossing this line of stone means I'm
He's
heading
eating
into the
golden.
parkour outskirts. No noob, including myself, has ever been out.
And I prefer
Probably
inskirts.
for a good reason. All I know is that the further away you get from parkour civilization, the more dangerous the jumps become. Already, I was starting to see huge chunks of parkour missing. No one knows how the outskirts came to be like this. Or at least no one down here knows. Unfortunately, the compass...
This will come back later when we watch the second movie, when for something I have to talk about.
Oh, yeah.
Knowing that no parkour pro
Just note this down.
I probably won't.
I was running out of time. I had already been jumping for hours, and now I'm down to 1 piece of raw beef left. And still, I found nothing.
No, why
That
don't you
was
just like
until I
eat
saw
all your raw
something in
beef
the
and then
distance.
be able
I
to
had no
sprint?
way of knowing, but I had a feeling that this was what I was looking for. In all my time here,
Who's
Parkour
gonna know?
Civilization, I have never seen anything like this. This couldn't be a coincidence, which means I was gonna have to go parkour to the top. I haven't really prepared for anything like this. Vertical jumps don't exist naturally down here. The only place I've seen vertical jumps is when I jump for food. Luckily, I made it to the top without falling into the ground. I didn't see anything at first glance, but when I
It's
put
like
it
the
on
far
compass,
lands of
I was in the
Parkour
right place. I
Civilization.
didn't get it. The compass was pointing me to the exact block I was standing on. The ticket should be here.
It's
Do you hear what I
under-
said?
No, I didn't.
The ticket out of
Is this
sight.
the far lands of
Put it
Parkour
underground.
Civilization?
If I broke this
Maybe.
grass block and a parkour pro catches me, I would for sure be going back to prison for life this time. But if I'm gonna have any shot at making it up to the parkour pro civilization, I'm gonna take that chance. Well, here goes nothing. I broke the block, and underground there was a chest. I couldn't believe it. I had actually found the ticket. But when I opened the chest,
Look at that
something was
ticket.
wrong. There was no ticket to be found. Just a barrier. The old man lied to me.
Just
There was
a
no
barrier.
You might want to put that. You might want to put that piece of
barrier block. This didn't make any sense. The old man
the
knew
piece
I
of,
was risking my entire life for a
what-
ticket, but
what's it
he
called?
set me up. There had
Piece
to
of
be
dirt
some
back.
explanation for this. Well, if
Why
I'm
don't you
lucky
just
to
put the
survive,
barrier there instead?
No, why?
all the
You
way out here,
can't.
just put a barrier block, which is also illegal. to
What?
have. By some miracle, I made
He
it
didn't
back
put
to
the
parkour checkpoint
or the
without falling.
thing back.
You. You were the last one to see the pro station.
Well, he doesn't have the
What
dirt
happened to
there.
him?
Well, I showed him a backwards jump, and then he tried it for himself and then fell.
You? A backwards jump? Are you serious?
Yeah?
Okay, now I
Yeah.
have to try it. So you just go backwards?
Dude, am I gonna be blamed for this? Fortunately,
Yeah.
I made it back to my house, and no parkour pro has caught me with the
Who's
barrier
gonna
block.
blame
Now
him?
it's time to ask this old man why in the world he sent me out there to retrieve this. All right, bro, are you gonna explain to me
Yeah,
why?
and
what
oh,
the-
see it.
When I got down to the basement,
Commit
the old man
suicide.
all that was left was a hole in the ground.
My chef
Jumping
friend.
into the void on purpose. I don't understand what's going on. But that's when I paid attention to the item that was left on the ground. I knew what it was before I even picked it up.
It's just a leaf.
To rank up to become a parkour pro.
Not just a boulder. It's a leaf.
Still sent me to retrieve the
The
barrier.
leaf.
The old man wanted me to find this barrier for a reason. And now, this was the sign that I was ready to
Why do you
rank up
think
to
the
become
old
a parkour
hobo
pro.
wanted him
It
to
was
have the
time to head
barrier?
to the parkour temple. I made my
He
way
knew he
down to
could
the
never
place
do it
that
himself.
I never thought I'd step foot in again. The place where no parkour noob in history has
How do you
ever
think
made it
this
out alive.
movie is gonna
I went
end? What's your
ahead and ate
guesses
my
now?
last piece of beef. Just
He's
like
gonna
last time,
free
I was in
everyone,
such a perfect
all the
spot.
noobs
3
and
full bars of
somehow.
armor is exactly what I need to make it to the
He's
top.
gonna be the he's gonna be like
Temple
Moses.
was up.
Moses.
So I threw in my ticket, and the entrance to the parkour temple was now open.
I was expecting you to say he becomes a parkour pro.
That's
Oh.
one block jumps.
That's what I was
Okay,
expecting
great,
you to
first
say,
jump.
I'll be
That's always a
honest.
good sign. This time around was different. I wasn't gonna let the pressure get to me. I was gonna be the first noob to ever rank up to the pro civilization. Ah no, looking at this jump is giving me flashbacks. My journey to becoming a parkour pro starts now. No, this time was different. I successfully made the
Yeah,
first
you
jump,
did it.
and for the first time
And then
in
he
my
just
life,
falls
I
again.
was actually
Oh,
a
God.
parkour course. Now all I had to do was just take it one jump at a time. The first section was the stone blocks.
You know,
So
that's
far,
gonna make
I've
them
made
wonder why the fuck he
one-block
fell.
jumps, but they were nothing I couldn't hammer. Even though I had been on the course for a good amount of time, I was still ways away from making it to the top. After I passed the stone block section, I moved on to the stone slab section. Slabs aren't too common in the noob level of parkour civilization, but luckily this section wasn't too hard. But it was the next
This
section
parkour
that
temple
was
might be
the
giving you some
staircase.
fond
This
memories
next
of
jump I had to
parkour
do
temple.
by far the hardest jump I've ever seen. It was a 2-block
Sorlo-
jump, but I had to go
Sorlo's
up
Realm
half a block.
parkour
But I
temple,
didn't go
whatever.
all this way to give up. I went
Or was
for the jump,
Infinity
but I
SP?
jumped too early.
Oh, no!
I thought this was it.
Oh,
By
good.
some miracle, a block
He
below
died
me
from fall
broke my
damage.
And I only took 2.5 hearts of damage.
Wait, what happens
That
when
was
you
too
die
close
from
to
fall
the wall.
damage?
If I was even the slightest bit
Prison,
off, I could have
probably.
been all the way down there in the void.
Well, no,
On
that's
my
if you
second
fall in the
time
void
around,
because it's
I made
beneath
the
the
jump.
void. You probably
That stone
just
jump
died.
essentially
Oh,
marked
probably.
the end of the stair section, and now I was on the stone walls. Walls were almost never seen at the noob level. But
Well, how do you get his
I
hearts
didn't
back?
see anything
He's-
bigger than a
Yeah,
one-block jump
I think
for
you
the
have to
rest
have
of
full
the
He's
hunger.
cheating, man!
Sneak and stay on the course. And that's when I got to the point when the
That was
jump
just a
stopped.
cheater,
I was
cheater,
so high
pumpkin
off the
Peter.
ground now, but I knew I was at the end. I climbed up the stairs until I was face to face with the entrance to the Parkour Pro civilization. This was it. I
We
was
got
about
someone's
to be
gonna
the
knock him
first
off
noob
or
in
something.
history to rank up. But
Oh,
then
no.
the realization hit me. The last jump to get to the Parkour Pro civilization was a 3-block jump. It was
3-block
impossible.
jump.
This was why no noob has ever ranked up to become
That's
a pro.
not fair,
The
but
course was
oh, that's
impossible
what
to begin
the
with. But then I
bear
remembered
block
the
is for.
barrier. This is what the
Then I
only
remember the
wanted me to use
barrier.
it. He knew the course was impossible, and he wanted to give me a chance to rank up. I placed down the barrier block, and I made the 2-block.
But why would the parkour hobo be
Actually did it. I
aware
was
of
the
this?
first noob in
Maybe
history
he
to
doesn't
ever
like-
complete
maybe he
this
doesn't
course.
like
No
the
one at
other
bottom level
parkour.
knows what society is like up
Yeah,
there.
but why would he
I
be
was gonna
aware
be
of
the
the
first one to
temple?
figure it out. What was it gonna be?
I don't know.
Was I actually
Maybe he
gonna
used to be
able
a
see
pro.
the sky? Well, I guess we'll find out. I walked up
Maybe.
to the stone walls, and the doors opened, revealing a room I've never seen anything like before. I turned the corner, and I saw a parkour pro just standing there. Hi.
What the? Who are you? Where did you come from? I'm the only one working.
Voice is so
I
goofy.
came from the noob level. I just beat the course and ranked up.
Oh,
Came from the noob
not
level.
expecting this. I'm not sure what to do here. Just go over there and throw your leather boots in the lava.
All right, time to get my iron boots.
Yes, sir. One ranked up. A noob by the name of Evbo. Yes, sir. I'll keep an eye on it.
And that was it. That was the last time I would ever wear leather boots again for the rest of my life.
Oh, I thought he was
For the
gonna
rest of it,
fall.
I only had one more lava jump to
yeah,
go.
funny.
But this time there were dispensers. I backed up and jumped over the lava, and I was equipped with iron boots. I was officially a parkour pro. After I went through, I saw one more jump that led to some barrels. What is this for?
It's for food. You only have to pay 1 jump for 2 steak here.
Only a 1-block jump for food? That's amazing. I opened the barrel to see something that I've never seen before. Cooked meat? In all of these. In my entire life living on the noob level, I've never seen a piece of cooked beef. And now, as a parkour pro, I could fully replenish my hunger bar. And that
Like,
means
yeah,
I
I'm
could
already
scream.
doing that.
Oh man, this is crazy.
Congratulations on becoming a parkour pro. You can now head up those steps and begin your life in Parkour Pro Civilization.
Those were the exact words I wanted to hear.
I totally
This is it.
made this
When I walk up
thumbnail.
these steps, I would get the top level of Parkour Civilization.
It's in your
When I
description.
walked into the
Oh,
temple,
yeah.
I immediately saw
I meant to
massive
say
statues.
something
These
earlier, but
statues looked like they were showing the Parkour noobs and the Parkour pros. They even had their boots on. This place is insane. I've never seen anything like this. I mean, look at these
gold.
statues. What the? Gold boots? Who
Is that
wears gold
is that
boots?
their version of
This
Sorloism?
doesn't make any sense. What is this?
Oh, diamond
Am
boots.
I not at the top of Parkour Civilization?
Hey, parkour delivery.
Let's go, my Parkour delivery is here. Now that I'm a Parkour pro, I can get Parkour delivered to my house.
Hey, did
What?
you order parkour construction to this house?
Yes, sir, that's me. I ordered the 6-block tall slime jump to my bedroom.
Sounds good.
No, why would he
Where do you wanna
want more
build?
parkour?
Let's
That-
see.
that's
I
the
think this
good
would be a
point.
good place for it. You think you can build it right there?
Oh, sure. I can make that
I
happen.
mean, I know
A few days
a
ago, I was
reason,
Parkour
'cause-
noob, and now I'm getting
well, I'll
Parkour
explain that later.
jumps installed
Well,
in
I'll
my
explain
house.
that.
Is
I'll
crazy.
explain that later.
This look
Okay.
good?
Yep, I think it's perfect. Hey, thanks, man, for parkouring all the way out here.
Sure. You got my payment?
Oh, yeah, for sure. It was 4 1-blocks in a row, right? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Thank you very much.
And my tip?
Your tip?
Really? Don't tell me you thought you weren't gonna tip me.
If you're a parkour pro, it's always expected that you tip when you buy something. Oh, I hope I make this. Oh, that was close.
Oh, wow. A 360? Yeah, you're good, man. Thanks.
And like most things in Parkour Civilization, the way you tip is with more parkour. Luckily, I survived that payment for the jump installed in my house. If I missed any one of those jumps, I would have fallen back down to the parkour noob level, and my journey to become a pro would have been for nothing. But I won't say it wasn't worth it, because now I can practice slime jumps anytime I want inside of my house. And this is how my new life is as a pro in Parkour Civilization. No parkour noob at the bottom level knows what life is like up here, except I was the only one to rank up and become a part of Parkour Society. To rank up to
I thought that was a
parkour
dirt.
pro,
I thought that was a
had to be the
dirt.
first noob in history to beat an impossible parkour.
What?
I thought
When I got to the top, I got my iron boots.
I thought there was a dirt floor or ceiling.
There was.
Oh, then how come there's not anymore?
We'll see.
Okay.
I was officially a pro. I thought I had made it. I thought I was at the top of Parkour Civilization, but that's when I realized I truly knew nothing about the
Maybe
world
you'll
I was
piece
living in.
pieces
My
together
journey
if
to
you
getting
see
to
it.
the top
Who
of
knows?
Parkour Civilization wasn't even close to being done. Now, I was about to discover what life was like on the second layer of Parkour Civilization. At the Parkour Pro level, everywhere you look is a 2-block jump. When I was a parkour noob, I thought 2-block jumps were extremely hard. But now that I could sprint, I realized they were almost like 1-block jumps. Something about the pro level felt different. Maybe it was the fact that when I was a noob, I would see dirt in the sky. But now there's nothing above me. And that's when I looked back at the Parkour Temple. There was still a world above me, and now it was way higher up. But there was something else that was different. I was staring down at the house I used to live in. When I was down on the noob level, I would look up and all I would see is dirt. But somehow on the pro level, I could look down, and I could only assume that the same goes for the layer above me. Now that I was adjusting,
How does that
my
work? I don't
surroundings,
know.
It was time to go searching for a place to buy a house.
What?
That was
I don't know how
assuming
that works.
Life still worked like that up here. When I took a look around, all I saw were the same identical buildings.
I mean, you can
Maybe
make
this time
theories.
I wouldn't be getting a mansion. But that's when I found a building that looked different, and it definitely didn't look like a house.
All I can
When
say,
walked inside the building,
magic.
sure enough, it was a shop
No.
to buy a new house.
Hey.
No, seriously, that's all I can explain it as.
Oh yeah, I thought it was you.
Oh, yeah,
Look,
selfies.
Today. Choose one you want to buy.
Let's go.
You
It's
choose
time
one
to
you
buy my
wanna
first house as a
buy.
Parkour pro. Let's see what these prices are. I can get one house for a 2-block jump. Oh, that's super cheap. All right, what is this one over here? I can get one house for a 2.
Now, how does
5-block
jumping as a
jump.
currency
Okay, that's
work?
a little more expensive. And this last one is one house for a 3-block.
Why would you
Wait,
care
why are
about a
these all
tip?
the same? All of these options are for the same house.
Oops, busted. I was trying to get a little more profit.
Why would anyone fall for that?
Whoops,
Since
you
there was
busted
only one house
me.
to buy, I obviously went with the cheapest option and bought my first house with a 2-block jump.
Congrats on buying your first house as a parkour pro.
I'd be an
Get into it.
absolute asshole and just keep
Since
jumping
all my
over
houses are
those.
identical, it was no surprise that I got one that looked like this.
You're all set to move in. Feel free to call the parkour delivery service if you want your jumps changed.
Parkour delivery service?
You want your jumps
Oh,
changed?
Parkour Pro is awesome. The living room in my house
Or,
has
as you can
21
also hear it,
and the
I'm gonna
entire
get
house
some
itself
jump
was 3
change.
stories tall. Looks like 3 jumps to get to my bed on the
I don't know.
floor.
I'm just gonna keep doing that now, I guess.
Can I come in?
Oh, sure.
Thanks. You're that Evbo guy, right? You're the noob who beat the course and ranked up?
Yep, that's me. I'm the
Look,
first
he's a
one to
pro.
do it, I guess.
I can't believe you're my neighbor. That's crazy. Well,
It looks like a
you probably
noob,
have
though,
questions
not gonna
about
lie.
life up here, right? Anything you want to know?
Yeah.
I just mean at life.
What happens when we fall? What is the punishment for missing a jump at the pro level?
You go down a level. You miss a jump, you'll be a noob, and you'll have to beat the course again.
Okay, so I can never fall. Noted. So who are the people above us then? What's above a pro?
It's probably best I just show you. Here, come with me.
My neighbor started telling me everything there was to know about Parkour.
I wonder if you can
civilization.
PvP
He
in
brought
here.
me back to the Parkour
Probably not,
temple
but-
where all the statues were. He explained
What do you
how
mean?
Parkour civilization
With
Like-
swords and
starts
shit?
at the
No, I mean, just
and
like
at
attack each other
level
with their
2, you become a
fists.
Parkour pro. Then there were the Parkour masters. If you were lucky enough to rank up, you get gold boots and you become a master. My neighbor said that Parkour masters never come down to the pro level, but if they do ever come
Parkour
down,
master.
it's a Parkour pro's nightmare. He said the Parkour masters are ruthless. And then he walked over to the larger statue, the one with the diamond boots. He said that this was the Parkour champion. He said that most people down here don't even believe that the champion is real, but the stories say there can only be one Parkour champion. Whoever that was lives
It's me,
at the
I'm
top
the
of
Let
Parkour
me
Parkour
guess, it's the
civilization,
friend that
which
was
means
in
if I
the
was
in
gonna
the
make it to
beginning,
the top, I
or in
would
the
have
story.
Imagine!
My first day as a Parkour pro was strange. For once, no one was
What
at
would
my
you
door
do
making
if
me
that's
Parkour for
correct?
food. But then the question was, how do
So
I
you're
get food
surprised
now?
that was
Or
correct.
What do I even do? I saw that there was
When you say
another
friend,
pro
you
going
mean the
somewhere,
neighbor
so
who
I
died?
decided to follow
Oh
him.
no, that'd be
I saw
even funnier,
another
but
pro
no.
going in the same
The
direction,
one from the
which meant they
flashback
were
before
probably heading to
this,
something
before
important. After jumping
before the
for a
world
few
looked like
minutes, I
this.
saw what they were heading to. They were
Oh,
heading to this
see
massive
why.
structure in the
Yeah.
distance. When I got closer, I
Fun
saw
fact,
that there
his
was a
YouTube
bunch of
channel is
Parkour
filled with
pros
prison
lined up for
escapes.
something. Whatever this place was, these Parkour pros were willing
In real
to
life
do
game, Minecraft.
2-block vertical jumps to get here. Fortunately, I didn't fail any of these jumps and I made it into the line. I must have woken up late to whatever this was because I was the last one to show up. At this point, I didn't know if that was a good thing or a bad thing, but that's when I saw what everyone was waiting in line for. There was a dispenser at the end of the structure. The pro in front of me picked up 2 items, but the only thing I saw them holding was
What
a
would you
piece
do
of
if it turned
paper.
out I
What
was
could
the
be so
Parkour champion
valuable
all
about a piece of
along?
paper that people would
That'd
wait
be
in
funny.
line this long for? When it was my turn,
I don't even have
bought
Java,
a
and
piece
it's
of
like,
steak.
hey,
So
I'm the
this
Parkour
is how
champion.
the Parkour pros get food. Then I received the piece of paper. The paper said farm work equals 15 minutes. And this is when I realized how life was different on the pro level of Parkour civilization. Instead of parkouring for food like the noobs do, the pros parkour for work. Just like the guy who sold me my house, the guards in Parkour prison, or even the pros that fed me every day. They were all just completing their daily task that they got from this piece of paper. And now for my first daily task, I was assigned to work on the farm. Before this, I had never seen
After this segment, I'm going to ask a few
This is the
questions
place
to
they were
you,
all
so
kept.
be prepared.
This place was responsible for feeding all of the Parkour pros and all of the Parkour noobs. And it should be no surprise that
Alright, first, pay attention to the animals.
Okay, pig, cow, chicken.
Alright, good.
Even the animals had to do a parkour course.
What? The animals did what?
And I had to watch all of the animals that did the parkour course.
I want to see
Oh, man,
this.
this job is terrible. Now I'm just gonna have to watch a cow fall off and die. Whoa, what the? Oh my god, this
That's
cow's
funny.
broken. How did he
The cow is the parkour champion all along.
Animals that complete the parkour course. They say it enhances your parkour abilities. As for the other animals that don't make the course, well, that's where the meat comes from on the noob level. And some noob's gonna have to eat that. Wow, I cannot say I missed that. Parkour pros do their daily tasks for a reason. Once you've completed the task
But
that you got on your
chickens-
piece of paper, you
Alright, I'm going to explain this to you. Yeah, you got the right idea. But chickens float down, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So first of all, remember what he ate in Parkour prison?
Fish.
Where do they get the fish from?
That too, yeah.
They get it from the. They have to get it from the pigs.
Huh?
Look, we never see raw, or at least not yet in this point, but we don't see raw pork chops in this point yet, right?
Yeah.
That means the pigs are fish,
Huh.
and the chickens are also broken.
Yep.
The cows are the normalest animal there.
And they can fucking parkour. Well, they all can parkour.
You can all parkour, yeah. Like, that's just the normal basis of this reality.
Wow.
So the pigs are fish, and the chickens can die from fall damage.
to the training grounds.
That's making sure they
This
can hear you.
place is basically the only reason
Well, I've been
parkour
checking
pros
this
are
whole time.
incentivized to work. This is because this is the only place in parkour civilization where you can practice parkour without worrying about falling to the lower level. The entrance to the training grounds is blocked by a barrier, and the only way in is to throw in your slip of paper once you've completed the work. The daily task I completed gave me 15 minutes of practice time. That meant for the next 15 minutes, I could practice any parkour jump I could possibly think of. Here, you have the ability to build any parkour jump you want. But with
I also
this
have an
being my first
alternative
day as a
theory of what the
parkour
fish
pro,
are.
I didn't even know what I needed to practice, so I just decided to do the jumps that people left here. It seemed like a lot of the pros were practicing fence jumps, which are jumps I had little to no experience on.
Come on,
What scared
cat.
me the most is what I saw over here. Someone who was practicing.
What if the fish are
but
players?
Oh, that'd be even
jumps.
worse.
It almost seemed impossible to do
So
even
there's
one.
fish
Like
and
someone who was
cannibalism.
practicing these jumps that could only mean one thing: that the way up.
I mean,
to
it'd be
become a
best
parkour master
served
would
for
be nearly
punishment.
impossible. If I was gonna have any shot at ranking up to become a master, I was gonna have to spend much more time in here practicing. Oh, another beautiful day, and I don't have to wake up to either raw chicken or raw beef. Even though I've only been here for a few days, I feel like I haven't really enjoyed myself yet. I mean, for once in my life, I don't even have to go outside to parkour for food. I don't even have to grab my piece of steak. I'll still have full hunger for days. And now, instead of being bullied by
Let me guess, you're gonna fall.
pros like I was down at the noob level, I can just do anything I want, and no one's here to punish me.
Hey, you want to come with me to get our daily jobs? I don't want to be late.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do my daily task. I think I'm just gonna chill today, honestly.
What? What do you mean you're gonna chill? You're not gonna get your daily tasks? Are you sure about that?
What? I mean, no one says we have to, so what's the problem?
I don't know. I just have never seen anyone not do their daily tasks.
Wow, maybe I'm teaching the parkour pros that they don't have to parkour all the time. But later that day, I realized I made a huge mistake. What in the world is that sound? Bro, come on, I was just trying to sleep. Who keeps making that horn noise?
Dude, hurry. You gotta get out here now. Follow me and make sure you don't miss a jump.
What do you think the horn's about?
One of the parkour
Started
masters
parkouring
came
in the
down.
direction that my neighbor was going. And that's when I saw a bunch of parkour pros lined up, standing completely still. I had no clue what was going on, but I followed my neighbor, and soon I got in line with all of the other parkour pros. No one was saying anything. Hey, can anyone tell me what's going on?
Dude, don't say anything and look straight ahead.
Can't someone just explain what's happening? But that's when it happened. Not too far ahead.
Yeah, I know.
Didn't come down. They were coming down.
One
Different.
of you was supposed to design a new course, but someone didn't do their task. Who was it?
Oh no, I'm done for. Why does this have to be me? I watched as the parkour master interrogated each and every one of the parkour pros, knowing that sooner or later he was going to show up where I was.
You.
I'm gonna make a
What
criticism
was your
soon.
task?
My task, I was selling houses to noobs on the bottom level.
Someone already did that task. Prepare for a parkour battle.
A parkour
So he
battle?
said what the missing task
Parkour
was,
battle
right?
starts
Yeah.
now.
This is just great. Why does my first parkour battle
Which
have to be against the
means-
parkour master?
For my
That
first
doesn't.
attack, I'm
That should
attacking
technically
you with
mean
a three-block
I didn't
jump.
do my task, so I didn't get sent to him.
I think I
That's
can
what you should have
survive
said.
this round. In parkour civilization, it should be no surprise that people fight each other with more parkour. If someone attacks you with the jump and you don't make it, you pay the price. Oh, this
How
is
did bro fail
down
that?
4 hearts.
I gave you an easy one, but I guess this is going to be over faster than I thought. Get ready for my next attack.
The worst part
What
about
would he do
parkour
if the
battles
main
is you
character
can't even attack your
lost?
opponent until you defend
That'd be
one of their
sad.
attacks. And by the looks of these next
And the
two,
movie
you
wasn't
probably
over, it
won't
was
be
just-
attacking the parkour master.
Your turn. 4 blocks by 3 blocks diagonal jump.
Alright, here goes nothing. 1, 2,
Yeah, this is.
3, 4,
If you didn't get it, this is their PvP.
Oh man, this is so far. How did he do this first try? I was hoping I would get lucky, but luck wasn't.
Oh no!
The second attack hit me, and I was down to 2 hearts.
Spoiler alert.
One more attack, and you
It was your spoiler
The
alert.
parkour master was
Okay.
right. If I failed to defend one more attack, it's game over for me. All I could hope for now is that the parkour master fails this last jump. That way, I could actually have a chance to attack. No way he makes this first try. Oh god, he made it.
This is it for you, Parkour Pro. A 3-block vertical jump to decide your fate.
This was it. My entire journey in Parkour Civilization came down to this one jump, and it was a 3-block vertical jump. I thought when I ranked up to become a Parkour Pro, my days of parkouring to survive were over, but I soon realized I knew nothing about Parkour Society. Even as a pro, I wasn't even close to being at the top of Parkour.
You know, if they wanted to commit genocide on the noobs, they just have to do 3-block jumps.
Every day we would get a new daily job, and I found out the hard way what happens if you skip your job. Because the one day I didn't get my daily task, the Parkour Master came down and challenged me to a parkour battle. And now I have to do the hardest jump I've ever done in my life if I want to live.
That's the wrong way.
All my work to rank up to become a Parkour Pro was going to be for nothing if I didn't make this jump. But at least I was going to die trying. I took a deep breath.
What would you do if I challenged you to a parkour battle?
Is this real?
Fail.
I did it. I made a 3-block vertical jump.
You just bought yourself 5.
What do you think the jump I'd like give? I just built the entirety of the parkour course I did.
All I did was buy myself
And then I just do one jump to see if you can do it.
And if I make it too easy, the Parkour Master will just get another chance to attack me. I got lucky last time, but I don't think
I was doing a block jump.
For my first attack, I built a 1-block jump, and I did a 360. Maybe, just
You
maybe,
did a
there was
360?
Wow, a 360? Never done that before, but if you did it, can't be that hard.
Let's go. He's never done it before. I needed him to fail this jump.
What?
How do you feel about this black
Who even
man?
does 360s? What is this?
By some miracle, my attack against the Parkour Master
Looks
was
fine?
successful. I think I found his weakness. He couldn't do a 360. This was my
Okay,
chance.
just make.
had to
I
make
was just
sure
wondering
that
why
I
you thought he
completed my
looks
jump.
attractive,
For my
but
next
okay.
attack, I built a 2-block jump. I've never even made this jump before, but my entire life depended on it.
He looks
I
pretty
jumped,
average
and I
to me, I'm not even
successfully
gonna lie.
made a 2-block jump with a 360.
You said he looks
This is
fine.
ridiculous.
That means he
How
looks
are you doing
attractive.
these jumps?
I
No.
watched as the Parkour Master tried
That's
to
what I was
do it
asking.
in
He
time.
looks
But
fine?
once again, the 360 was too difficult for him.
This
But
man
not
is
that
awesome.
version of
How
fun.
are you beating me?
Oh, that's what I
Now,
meant,
the Parkour
and you said
Master and I
yes.
were at 2 hearts. The next
Well, you didn't
person to
specify.
land an attack would
Well,
win
you
the
didn't
Parkour
ask.
battle.
'Cause I can't read minds.
3-block jump with a 360.
You could have asked.
No, stop.
I can't read
yield.
minds.
You win the parkour.
Could have asked.
What? Are you serious?
I'm
No
not,
way.
I'm
I
sorry.
actually won the Parkour battle? Somehow
Asking makes it so you don't
beat
have to
Parkour
read
Master.
mine.
Because you beat me. I
Yeah,
have
how
something
is that
that can
supposed to know
help
the
you
ass?
rank up to become a parkour.
Because you know there's
master.
different
I could
definitions.
become a Parkour Master.
I didn't,
The
but-
Master said that the course to becoming a Parkour Master would be impossible, but he had something that could help me along the way. He pulled out an item and threw it on the ground. I went to pick it up, and I figured out that it was a totem of undying.
Did you
He
just
said
gasp?
in the
Yeah,
course, there's a
it'll help.
zone that I won't survive, and I'll know it when I see it. He told me to go attempt the course to rank up and find this jump. He said to find any information about the secret to completing that jump, because if I can figure
Are you
out how to
excited?
jump, I
Yes.
could rank up to become a Parkour Master.
Are
He's
you
probably-
more into
Earlier
this
today,
than you
I
thought?
didn't even know
Yeah.
Parkour battles
He's probably
existed,
gonna
and
become
somehow
the,
I won
what
my
was it,
first
not the
battle,
master.
not just
Well,
against
he's gonna be the
anyone,
master
but a
eventually,
Parkour
but-
Master, and now I actually
what
have a
was
reason to
the
go back to the Parkour
champion?
temple and try
Yeah.
out the course to become a Parkour Master.
But
I
what do you
like
do if
thinking
the
about
movie
fact that
ended
that wasn't the course
with,
to
like,
rank up.
the
That was
champion
just the
murdering
path
him?
to get up to the temple.
I'd
But
be
I wasn't
mad.
going to make the journey up the temple.
Well, there's a second movie, so like,
I
what
know.
would you?
But I needed to do my daily tasks.
Would it just be him in, like,
Escape with
parkour
my life
hell?
after missing 1 day of work, so I wasn't gonna do
Parkour
that. And today,
heaven.
my task was feed noobs. I realized after all this time of being a parkour pro, I've never made my
But
way
you
back
feed
down to the
noobs
noob
by
level.
parkour
I wonder if
battling.
anything's changed down there since I ranked up. If you're a pro in parkour civilization,
them
and you
parkour
fall,
battles.
you lose your rank and become a noob again. But you can still go down to the lower level. There's just a different way. This is the first time I'd been back to this part of the parkour temple since I ranked up, and now that I was a pro, I had access to a different doorway that I've never seen before. This new path led to a
You know, what
giant
happens if someone
staircase that
isn't
would
wearing
take me
any
back down to
boots?
the noob level. If I missed one of these jumps, I would for
you
sure die.
probably- they probably kill
Unfortunately,
you.
1-block jumps are too easy for me now that I'm a
Bro,
When I got
the
to the
parkour
bottom, I
noobs could get up to
everything
the
I needed in order for me to
parkour
complete my
pro
daily
level
tasks.
if they
It's
if
crazy
they
to
found a
think that
way in
I'm
there.
still the only one to have ever completed this course, but the barrier I used still should be there, so maybe someone else will. This is so strange. I once
By the
lived
way,
in
in my
this
opinion, the
neighborhood.
second
I was once
movie is
financial,
better.
And now, as a parkour pro, I can see what it really looks like from down here. When I lived here, I was the only one that lived in my neighborhood, or at least the only one left. So does anyone live here anymore? Hello? Anyone home? Okay, I guess not. Maybe someone bought my mansion? I don't
Knock.
know.
Don't open
Hello?
the door. They
Someone
might be
here?
taking
Yeah,
a shit.
yeah, I'm coming.
Oh, no way, someone actually does live here. Alright, time to set up the jumps. Let's see, 1 block jump for raw chicken, and then the 1 block vertical jump for raw beef. And I can't believe I'm actually doing this job now. Alright, mandatory parkour check.
Oh, great. It's you.
You're a
Oh.
parkour noob now? Weren't you just at my house? Yeah, you delivered my parkour to me. So, what happened?
What do you think happened, genius? You just paid me a huge tip,
Un-
and I was so happy.
In fact,
Then
you
I
can
go out
actually
the
see him
front door.
falling in a frame.
Well,
Huh.
no, I ranked up, so you could
I
too.
just
Alright, so
don't.
now
I
you
didn't.
can
I
choose
just
your
couldn't
jump.
catch it,
Think
so I
don't
didn't
know
pause
what
it
to
there.
do already?
Huh.
Just let me jump for my food in peace.
Hey, I feel like I remember being
Actually,
in
I'm
a
pretty sure it's
situation that
3
was
frames,
just like
but-
this. You really think I could rank up to be a parkour pro?
Not a chance. You're a parkour noob.
Not a
And you think you're
chance.
So good now. Just wait till I rank up.
Oh, shoot!
Oh no!
Now he has to spend another 50 years in parkour prison.
Thing is,
Well,
what do you
after
even
only
know about
finding
what?
2
What
moves,
about the
I went back
barrier?
to the other neighborhood where I found the old man.
What do
It
you
just
even
seemed
like
so weird that he
process it?
disappeared out of nowhere. I wanted to see if there was a chance that he came back, but when I got to the house, a parkour master walked out the front door.
Parkour
Luckily, I
master
wasn't
on the
spotted.
noob level.
What
That's
was a
fucking
parkour master
crazy.
doing all the way at the noob level? And why did he come from this house? When I thought the coast was clear, I made my way over. This couldn't be a
No,
coincidence.
making
This
this
is the
map
only
seems
house
like
I've seen with a
actual
secret room,
damage.
and now a parkour master shows up here? Does the master even know about the secret room? I went to go inside, but something was wrong. There was no secret doorway. It was gone. I was sure this was the right house. That parkour master must
I
have been
wasn't.
here to
I was
block
never
up the
so-
entrance. I sat there thinking about why the parkour master would do that, but nothing
Oh yeah,
made
he's gonna
sense
be
to me.
outside.
But that didn't matter to me right
Oh,
now.
no.
Now that I finished my daily task, it was time to try the course to rank up to become a parkour master and find this impossible jump. I got back up to the pro level.
You
knocked out
already
my
loved
daily
this
task paper,
movie.
and got ready to climb
Yeah.
the parkour temple. Now I have one thing to worry about.
I just
and
have
that
good
was taking
taste.
This initial course to get into the temple.
I
wasn't
watch
worried
things
about
before they
falling.
get
I was worried about
popular,
wasting
Yeah.
my
and then
time.
I get overshadowed.
Parkour master said that I would not survive the impossible jump.
Well, it was
So,
popular
after
because he's a
that jump
popular
with no
YouTuber.
totem
Like,
of
it
a
wasn't
line,
popular
then
by
this entire
the
journey
internet
would be for
standards.
nothing. I scaled my way up the side
That
of the
makes
parkour
sense.
temple until I got to the very top. Most
Hell,
of the
I was
jumps
even
were 2
criticized
block
for
vertical
liking
jumps,
stupid
but
shit
for
like
the
this.
I had
Oh,
to make
that's
this
wrong.
3-block jump. Now I couldn't
And then it
afford
got
to make any
popular,
mistakes. That's when
and,
I made
then
the
they
last
started
jump, and
started
that was
like
inside the
liking
parkour
it,
temple.
and I was like,
What's crazy is that none of
it
those
seems
jumps
pretty
were a part of
stupid,
the
but
real
like
course
it,
right
don't you
there.
think?
This was the real course. Already at first glance,
'Cause I
would
mock
seem
people.
blocked.
That's what I
I've
do
never
best,
seen
Jesse.
used in parkour before, but I was expecting that. There's a reason
There's
why
tree
only few
jumps.
pros even
Yeah.
attempt this course, and that's because it's so dangerous. Fence
Uh-oh.
jumps, trapdoor jumps, and ladder jumps. The jumps just
What
keep
do you
getting
think-
harder and harder the more I looked at it. But I wasn't
How do
here
you
to
think
rank
they'll
up.
be able
All
to
I was
get
here
to
do was
champion
find
level?
the impossible jump that
They're
the
probably gonna have
parkour
to
master told me about.
duel
If I find this
person
jump and
with
study
the
it,
Duel
parkour.
up.
maybe
I mean,
Duel.
with parkour, I mean.
Parkour master. I climbed to the top of the ladder
You mean
and
battle?
at the start
Yeah.
of the course. Any fall
This
from
isn't
height will result in
Yu-Gi-Oh!
death. And of course,
Or,
I have to do fence jumps.
or
It's
Under-
time
I
to
held
duel.
up my totem of undying and I climbed on the course.
I
to
challenge you
begin.
to a
Fence jump
parkour
for my first So
duel.
far, I've made 3 in a row, but I soon realized that that's all I needed to do because I think I found the impossible jump.
Attacking.
What is this jump? Is this a 4?
Actually, I'm pretty sure that jump is
fence jump?
impossible.
There's no way this is the right way, right? But there was nowhere else to go. This was clearly the right path, but this jump was, it had to be impossible. Well, the master gave me a totem for a reason. I attempted the jump, but got nowhere close to even making it. That was it. That was my one chance to use the totem of undying. And I'm just hoping that that was the jump he was talking
Shut
about.
up!
Now, I had to study the jump, and I knew just the way to do that. Fortunately, it was my neighbor who
Look at
was
this, you
working
just have
as
to
the
get
parkour
down.
delivery service today. Hey, I need a jump built in my house. Follow me. I need to show you
The same way you
looks
caught
like.
up,
All right,
which is
so
probably
for the
harder
jump I
to
need
get
built,
it done.
it's kind of a little ways away.
Oh man, is the parkour jump all the way up there?
Yeah, it's fine. I'll tip you good. Just follow me. I brought my neighbor all the
I'll
way
tip
up to
you
the
good.
Parkour temple and showed him the jump I wanted him
I'll
to
give
build.
you my
Since
tip.
the jump was complicated, he placed down a block that copies every block on this jump. And after paying for his services, I now
Thought you
have
would've
this
laughed at
impossible
that.
parkour jump inside
What?
my own house. Now I can
I'll
study
give you
this
my
jump
tip.
every single
Oh,
day.
that's fine.
It turns out the jump was a 3-block vertical jump, but with the fences, it turns into a 4-block. It was actually impossible. So what was I missing here? I couldn't just practice this jump because Parkour Civilization laws state all jumps inside your home must have a risk of dying. So practicing wasn't gonna be my best option. This doesn't make any sense. I'll think about it tomorrow, I guess. I was gonna leave it, but that's when I slipped. No!
Oh no.
My life, I've been parkouring to survive. That's how any of us survive.
Okay, wait, I'm starting to hate these like recaps. Like I get it, I watched the movie. I don't need to
Well, yeah, but this originally started out as episode by episode.
Oh, that's right.
I was the first noob to ever rank up to become a parkour pro. I beat a parkour master in my first parkour battle, and I even found the impossible jump that the parkour.
It's a bunch of episodes fused into one.
The worst part is I was so close. I actually thought I could be a champion one day, but one jump can change everything. No.
Which took like a few months to actually finish.
What?
Oh, what did he land on? Would that be solid air?
I was supposed to die there, but a barrier block caught my fall. This
it's
barrier
just
block
barrier,
had
never
to have
mind.
been placed by someone, right? Unless it wasn't. The guy who came to deliver.
By the way, I
the
do
device
sincerely
and
believe you're gonna like
block
season
from
2
the
much better
impossible
than
jump.
season
That
1.
had to be it. The barrier
Or not,
was
you know what I
from the
mean.
impossible jump. This is what the parkour master wanted me to find. It was the way to get.
Oh, so now he can just invite people in his house and fuck with them while he's standing on air?
Rank up to become a parkour master. This means I was gonna have to prepare. I couldn't believe it. Just a few minutes ago, I was about to fall down back to the noob level and become a parkour noob forever. And now I'm preparing to rank up again.
What about
to become a
5 Pfeffer?
parkour master. Alright, let's see what my daily task is today. Parkour course building. Okay, definitely cannot skip that. Last time I tried skipping my daily task, I was assigned parkour course building. And that resulted in a parkour master challenging me to a parkour battle where I barely survived. So I'm not going to do that again. So far, this was the first time I've done a daily task that was located in Parkour Prison. And the only way to get there is by jumping in the void. Ever since I escaped this prison, I've never been back. And now I'm working here.
Oh, finally you're here. I thought you were never gonna show up. The parkour master.
What's the parkour master? Or the parkour, I keep forgetting.
So I'll just grab one of them.
What?
I keep forgetting his name, the name of the parkour, not master,
Champion?
champion, yeah. Watch parkour champion be this guy.
He has iron boots.
Yeah, but he, I'm guessing they can do whatever they want as a master, so, or champion.
Master has gold boots for some reason.
Yeah.
One of them to do the course.
There's only 2 noobs left in Parkour Prison. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. In Parkour Civilization, the Parkour pros are responsible for
It's gonna be the guy that
the Parkour masters. And
used
since
to
the
be,
pros would never want to try these courses on their own,
Silver
the
Boot.
prisoners of Parkour Prison are used instead.
There's not even silver boots.
And you think
Or not
that's so
silver
good,
boots,
just wait till I rank up.
Just call him a pro,
That guy.
previously a pro.
I forgot
Random
the
parkour
name.
testing today.
Why can't you pick
It's
the
not
old
that
guy?
hard.
He's like 100 years old.
Look, man, I don't make the rules. You just gotta do the course.
This is too
Not gonna
easy.
bully
I'm
an
making
old
it out of
man.
here.
Oh, we'll never see that guy again.
Alright, daily task
I'll see him
completed.
again.
One step
Aw.
closer to becoming a parkour
Personally,
master.
I will.
May you save
Personally.
us all, Evbo.
After a few more days
May
of
you
completing
save us
the
all,
daily tasks, I was
Evbo.
getting closer to attempting the course to rank up to become a master. I had been planning this out carefully. I wasn't just going to go into the
There's an
hardest parkour
hour
course of my life
of building.
unprepared. I had saved 4 of my daily task papers to take to the parkour training grounds. As a parkour
Now, what if you
pro,
just
each
trade
daily
these and
task you
become a
complete
master?
gives you 15 minutes of practice time. Since I saved up, I have now 1 hour to practice as much parkour as I could. This would probably be one of the last times I could parkour without worrying about dying. Because once I step foot into the parkour temple to become a master, there would be no turning back. All of this preparation is relying on the fact that
What do you
there
think
actually
the
is a secret path to get past
master
the impossible
level's
jump.
gonna
But
be
I've
like?
come too far and I've been through too much to give up now. I have to believe
don't
there's
know.
a way to rank up. I tried practicing every jump that I remembered from the parkour temple. Most
Probably
of the
even-
jumps I
even
saw
harder
were either
parkour
fences,
somehow.
trapdoors, or ladders, and I used my
What do you mean
entire
harder
time in the
parkour?
training grounds
Harder
practicing
parkour
those
than
jumps.
what
By
he's
the end
going
of
through
the
right
hour,
now.
I felt like I had unlocked parkour abilities I've never had.
Yeah, but like, what do you
I was
think the
speedrunning
people
through
up there are
fence
gonna
jumps
be
and
like?
trapdoor jumps easily. 3-block jumps weren't even a challenge for me by the end of my training. And
It's
that's
not
how
very
I knew
snobby.
that it was time to head to the parkour temple and do the course to become a parkour master.
What do you
Yes, sir.
think the
Heading to the
champions area is gonna be
Don't
like?
worry, sir. I have something.
The level up
I
there.
can promise you he's not making it out alive.
This was it. It was time to start the journey up the Parkour Temple. The last time I made this climb, I had a totem of undying for a second chance. But this time around, there would be no second chances. This was my last and only run. If I don't make every single one of these jumps in the parkour course, this would be the last view I'll ever have of Parkour Civilization.
What do you think the champion level is going to be like?
You either rise or you
I already told you, he's going to have to do, or battle,
I was going to be the one to rise.
I didn't say how he's going to get there.
And it was time to start the parkour course.
What's the difference?
I asked, what do you think it's going to be like there?
It was this.
There's only one champion.
This is when
Exactly.
I find out if the secret path is real or not. I studied where the
Shouldn't be the snobbiest of them all, then.
If I wanted to land on
No,
the
not the champion, him or herself.
Or actually, it might be that old man that's the champion.
But there's only one way to
But
find
anyways,
out.
what are you saying?
I'm saying, what do you think the level's going to be like?
Now I knew it
The
was
level
possible.
itself.
It was possible to become a parkour master. I looked around for where to go next.
I'm confused.
Okay, the noob level was a bunch of one-block jumps.
Yeah. Oh, what the world's gonna look like?
Yes, that's what I've been asking.
Oh. They're either gonna be almost impossible jumps to get around, or none at all, or very little.
And what do you think Master is going to be like?
Oh, I forgot. I don't know.
You're very hard.
Thanks.
Next, and I saw the outline of a barrier.
This is called you horny.
And I saw a staircase of barriers that would lead up.
And I didn't
onto
even
the
mean
parkour
to.
course. I've
Yeah,
never done
I
invisible
figured.
parkour before, but there's a first time for everything. I made the 3-block jump, and I was on.
He's hacking.
I didn't understand. Did someone make the secret path, or was the course designed like this from the beginning?
Level
Either
2
way,
was
this
2-block
It
jumps.
got me back on the course.
And
now I was gonna have to make
slightly
every
bigger
jump
houses,
first
I
try.
guess.
Thankfully, I got past the fence section, but now I was on
So
the
what do you
trap
think?
doors.
So
Trap
based
doors
on
were
that
only a
information, what do you
quarter of
think
the size of a
Master's going to
regular
be?
block, meaning if I missed the jump by even
Even
a
bigger
little, it would be
houses.
game over. This next jump was
And
a
any
3-block
changes with the
diagonal.
jump, or are they
I
just
didn't
sticking with
practice
2-block
this
jumps?
jump, but I made it.
3-block
I made it past
jump.
the trap doors, but now I was on the regular
Alright.
doors. I
And
had
then with the
almost no
champion?
experience with door jumps,
No-
but
no
I knew
jumps
I
at
had
all.
to be careful. If I
What about
wasn't paying
houses?
attention and I opened one of the doors
One
the wrong
giant
way, I could get
mansion.
knocked off, and there would be no totem of undying to save me this time. The jumps kept getting harder and harder, and each jump I felt like I was barely hanging on the edge. But it didn't matter, as long as I was staying on the course. One by one, I kept making the jumps, and I was getting higher and higher off the ground. The last
That's
jump
all that
was
was in my
a
mind.
half-block jump. It was far, but it wasn't going to
I'm just reacting for you, I guess.
I didn't like thinking about the fact that this course had no room for error. When I ranked it before, at least the course had blocks to potentially break my fall. Here, there was nothing that could save me. Luckily, I made it past the door section, and now I was onto the ladder section. Everything was going
It's just
smoothly
retarded
until
noise.
I
I
found
don't
something
mind.
I've never seen before. Is this jump even possible? This is
Maybe.
a 2-block vertical jump. I've never seen this jump before, but I figured it had to be possible. I
I've
went
seen
for it,
that
and I
jump
made it. And
before.
that's when I saw one of the hardest jumps I've ever seen. Oh no, this could be the end of me. Come on, please hang on.
What would you do if I gave you all of
I was
Parkour
inches away from
Civilization
flipping
as
off
your
the ladder,
parkour
but by
course?
some miracle, I was
I'd
still
probably
on
quit
the course.
eventually.
Now I was parkouring
No, I
on
mean, like,
fully grown trees. I didn't
compared
even
to
know
the
trees still
one I
existed
gave
in
you.
Parkour Civilization, but I didn't
And
have
just
time to
put
focus
like
on
I
that
put them
right
side
now.
by
I was
side. Which
looking
one
at
do you
the
want
last
to take?
jumps, and I realized
Yours.
I was almost at the top.
Really?
I was
Yeah.
actually gonna do it. All right.
I feel like Parkour
What
Civilization would be
is going
easier.
on? What is? Wait, no!
Sabotage.
Sabotage.
And I was still on the tree with 2 hearts left. What happened? Was that a part of the
And this is
course?
why you should bring meat
That
with
is
you.
impressive.
And I mean
I'd
your
love to teach you a
penis.
trick, but you just want to stay alive.
What the? Who are you? What are you doing here? I'm so confused. What is going on?
Oh, please don't tell me you thought you were going to rank up. You were a noob. You don't belong there. You could never be a parkour master. You belong at the bottom level. You were a noob. You were born to be one, and you'll always be one. And now, I gotta finish the job. Prepare for a parkour battle.
Oh god, a parkour battle is not what I need right now. I only have 2
Parkour
hearts
battle.
left. That means if
What
I
to
fail
do?
to defend any parkour attack, that will
No
be the end.
doo-doos here.
To think I actually had a chance of ranking up.
Say goodbye to parkour civilization. The battle starts now. I attack you with a 2-block diagonal vertical jump.
Whoever this was severely underestimated me. I've beaten a master in a parkour.
You should
match.
underestimate
I'm sure wasn't
me.
gonna get out to a jump like that.
There's no point in fighting back. Your fate is inevitable.
I didn't listen to the parkour pro. I
That's
knew
basically
that as long
anime.
as I could parkour,
What if you
I
just
was
knock
still
him off?
Now I couldn't afford
It's
to
probably
play
against the
safe.
rules.
I needed an attack that would finish him once and for all.
What are
And that meant
rules,
doing
but
a
statements
jump
that are
I'd
supposed to
never
be
done
broken?
before. Come on, please make it. I did it.
No. What was that? What was that jump?
Well, that would be a 2-block downwards backwards jump. Wait, sorry, I messed up. It's actually a 2-block downwards backwards diagonal.
I'd break so many
This was
rules
it.
in
The
Parkour
pro lined up
Civilization,
on the
because
edge
what
of
would
the
they do?
block
Challenge
and
me
jump
to a
backwards.
parkour duel?
Please, no.
I did it. I
No.
won the parkour battle, but against who?
Oh,
I
no,
was
bro.
just a parkour pro. Why was another pro trying to
No, I'm
attack
gonna
me?
change
Why did they
Papyrus's
not want me to
voice.
wake up? What
Why?
was all that stuff he was saying?
Because
about
I
how
think
I
it'd
was
be funnier
going
if I
to
just
beat
did a
the
different
bot? There was
voice.
too much to think about, but I had to set that aside because now
What's
I
up,
still
guys?
have
I'm
a dream of
Papyrus.
surviving the
I don't like
parkour
that.
course, and not even
Why
just the
not?
parkour jumps.
I like the
Who
old
knows
one.
if there are more traps waiting
Well,
for
the
me
old one
ahead.
is this.
I took a look at
Hello, I am Papyrus!
stretch of
No.
jumps, and all I had to do
It is the
now
oldest
was
one.
a slide
Oldest,
block
yeah, I'm
jump.
talking about the
Let's
previous
go.
one.
All the days I was using
Old
my custom slide
means
block jump to
old,
get to my bed
not
were
Find
just
the
practice for
previous.
this moment. I jumped and I made it.
Well,
Now
that
I
would
was
still follow
standing
about
on
what
one
I
of
said.
The final jumps of the course, and I could see the doorway up ahead. And now
The last
there's a
one.
3-block vertical jumps. But I've been practicing.
What's
for
up,
this
guys? My
long.
name
I
is
used my
Papyrus.
momentum to do all 5 jumps in a row. In less than 10 jumps, I would be a parkour master. Now I was at a
Well, you
trip.
said the
I've
last
never
one.
even seen chain jumps before.
No.
But compared to surviving a
What do you
surprise
mean, no?
attack
That's what
and
you
parkour
said.
battle, it was nothing to me anymore. I made the final chain jump, and I was 1 jump away from becoming a parkour master.
Look,
This was it.
what
This
if
was
Papyrus
everything was
sounds
leading
like
up to.
just
The
a
old man
guy?
that helped me, the
I don't
parkour
like that.
master that gave me the totem, they all wanted me
Why
to
not?
get to this point, and I wasn't gonna let them down. I jumped, and
Bro
I
is
made it.
voiceophobic.
I actually did it. I turned around and looked at how high I was. on the
Vocally
ground.
phobia.
I had beaten the course that no pro even attempts to do, and now I'm about to rank up. Once I step through these doors, I will no longer be a parkour pro. I will be a parkour master, revealing an entirely different room. All of the walls were made up of quartz. What was
Ooh,
society even
fancy.
gonna look
There's
like?
diorite
I
and
couldn't
white
describe it,
concrete,
but
don't lie to
everything
me.
was so
There's also
perfect
calcite.
compared to the layers down below. I looked over and I saw a lava
For the
parkour
record,
jump
he
with
builds his own
dispensers on it.
maps.
Oh, I know what this is. This would hopefully be the last time I ever have to wear pro boots again. I took
That's
off my
probably
boots and
World
threw them
Edit.
in the lava. And now I just gotta make sure I don't fail this
Oh,
jump.
no.
I jumped through the dispensers
Oh,
and
yeah.
I was equipped with
Just
golden
downgraded
boots.
his
I was
boots,
now
y'all.
officially a parkour master. The last time I ranked up to become a pro, there were people working in the parkour temple, but now I don't see anyone here. I realized how.
No, where do they get the
society was
materials
between
for
new
the
and old.
boots?
So how much different could this society be? Well,
That's true.
there's
Leather
one way to
boots
find
probably
out.
from
I
the
walked up
cows,
stairs
but
and I
like-
started to see the inside of the parkour temple.
The
All right,
old world,
I'm ready
probably.
to see what society's like up here. I walked up the stairs into the Parkour Master Society. Oh my. Becoming a master of parkour
Oh my god.
finding a way past an impossible jump.
I know.
You gotta
these are-
remember, these were previously episodes.
I was just about to say I know that, but it still doesn't not make me annoyed.
Challenge I faced, nothing stopped me
Look,
from
if
ranking
you
up
wanna-
to become a parkour master.
If you
Now,
want to hire someone to cut all of these out, go ahead.
Society is like up here. Oh my.
Or you
This
just-
is
oh,
what
wow.
Parkour civilization looks like as a
Or you
master.
just skip it.
Up here, only the best of the best can survive all
Yeah,
the
but then you might
jumps.
skip
One missed
something
jump,
important.
and I would rank down back to
No.
a parkour pro, and all of my work to get up here would have been for nothing. And now it looks like I'm gonna be fighting for my life every jump. As a parkour noob, I only had to do
We'll
one
see if
block
I can
jumps.
find a
When I
better
became a
video
pro,
for, like,
those
the
one-block
second
jumps turned
movie.
into 2-block jumps.
Yeah.
And now, as a parkour master, everywhere I look is a 3-block jump. Except now
Yay.
up here, there
3-block
are
jump.
parkour highways. It seems like taking the highway was a little
Highways?
easier, since
I'm
the
high.
jumps were
Way.
about 2.5
Ah.
blocks. I was expecting life to be different up here, but I did not think it would look like this. I mean, were
These
even
houses are small.
These were more like skyscrapers. Wait, could I actually buy a skyscraper as a master? I looked up and way up high. I
So you
saw
think if
Parkour Master
you
easily
wore the
making
diamond
jumps.
boots,
Just
it
when
would
I
just
thought
be,
he was
it would still
about
just
to
be a
fall,
giant
he
dirt
just caught
platform?
himself with a water bucket and moved on. I've never heard of water bucket parkour being a
What?
thing.
'Cause you said
but
no-
that's
you
when I
said no
remembered
jumps
the
at all.
Parkour Master
Oh,
that I
yeah.
battled came down the same way. So parkour masters can use water to never take fall damage.
Or do you think it'd
Alright,
just be
well, looks
completely
like I
empty
gotta
and
go
the
find myself a
champion
water
never
bucket.
really
I made my way
existed?
over to what looked like to be
No,
some
I
sort
think
of
it's- I
parkour
think it-
staircase. staircase,
They
and this
exist.
definitely didn't look like an easy staircase.
So what do you
to
think? So
climb.
do you think that there's just one giant dirt platform
my
up
first
there?
day as a parkour master, and I'm already in trouble. I turned around but didn't see anybody until the parkour master dropped down out
Oh,
of
hello,
nowhere.
Seems
bitch.
like they're new here. You should probably get off the staircase if you don't have your water bucket yet.
Okay, I'm not gonna fight back on this one, not trying to make enemies on my first day. The master explained that I shouldn't be going up high without a water bucket, because one missed jump and I'll die from fall damage. And he said
That sounds
masters
helpful.
never die from fall
Does that
damage.
feel snobby to
Okay,
you?
So how do I get a water bucket then?
No.
Do you even have a house yet?
No.
Do you
well,
even have a
should
house
probably get
yet?
a house first, like that one over there. You need something on the ground level, something where you don't have to go up high for.
Are you serious? These are actually houses? Okay, so how do I get a house? The master showed me the building where I could buy my parkour skyscraper.
If you're new here, I'll help you out a little bit. I'm kind of rich, so just take this and hopefully that will help you buy your first house.
You're
Who's
rich?
not
Wait,
that
what does
snobby
mean? It was
and
already
he's
clear that I
rich?
knew nothing about what life was like up here. The
Well,
parkour
some people
master
were
dropped me
nice.
5 oak blocks. Why would he drop me these? Wait, how much is a skyscraper gonna cost? I made my
Why
way
is the
over
pro
to the shop where I
civilization
was
so
gonna
far
buy my
meaner
first
than the-
house as a
the
parkour
fuck is this
master. I
one?
walked inside and the store looked nothing like all the other shops I bought houses from. Instead, there was just one giant hole in the middle. Okay, don't tell me I have to do this jump to buy a skyscraper. Is this even
That's like a
possible?
Bible jump.
Okay, clearly you have no idea how this works. You have to build your jump, buddy.
Let's go. I could build my own jump to pay for my house. Now I understand why the parkour master gave me these blocks. All right, what am I gonna build? Wait, how do I even know this is gonna be enough to buy the house? Can't you just tell me how much the house costs?
No, that's your job. Just warning you. If you don't pay enough, I'm not
It's
gonna
still a
give you
5-block
house.
jump. It's not
Okay,
that
guess
hard.
the price. That's just great. Let's just hope this 3-block diagonal jump works.
You get it?
Nice. All right,
What?
did I get the house?
Bro, you're kidding, right?
You get
If
it?
you tried to buy a
No.
skyscraper, why would you think that would work? If I had a dirt
You-
house
you
to
think
sell, I
5-block
wouldn't even
jumps
give it
are
to you for that.
possible?
Okay, that's not good. Now I just wasted 3 of them.
What?
I said just do a 5-block jump. It's not that hard.
Oh,
5-block jumps are impossible.
yeah.
Blocks I had? How am I possibly gonna make a jump hard enough to buy
I
a
hate the
skyscraper
pink
with
YouTube
one
bar.
block? Okay, let's see. This is a 3-block jump and then into a 2-block jump. Oh god, I have an idea and I don't like it. But if I'm gonna buy a parkour skyscraper, I think this is my only choice. This is such a bad idea. Why am I doing this? Whatever, I'm just gonna go for it. 1, 2. Oh, I cannot believe I just made that.
I've never
Okay.
even seen a 360, but you just paid me with 2 in a row. This is incredible. Let me show you to your parkour skyscraper.
If there's one thing I know about life and
Did I
parkour
buy
civilization, it's
Doritos
that a
today?
360 can solve everything.
Should you or
All right,
did you?
here's your new house.
I
said,
have to
should
be
I?
the first person in
Yeah.
history to have bought a house on the noob level, the pro level, and the master level. I cannot wait to check
I
this
can
out.
afford
Wait, how do I
3
even get up there?
beds.
Oh, yeah, usually when people buy this house, they water bucket from all the way up there to get inside.
I have to jump all the way up there just to get up 1 block?
No, since you paid me a lot, I'll help you out.
This block
I'm
instead of
surprised no
water
one's
bucket.
come to
Like
your
you said,
chat.
the parkour
Yeah,
master,
me
if
too,
you're caught
actually.
using this, everyone will make fun of you. That means I'm gonna have to get a water bucket before I become a social outcast up here. Alright, time to check out the biggest house I've ever bought in parkour civilization. The downside about being a parkour master is every jump in my life is now so much harder. The houses up here had so many more spaces to fall through. I even had to jump if I wanted to go on the couch. But that's what it means to be a master in parkour civilization. Parkour masters are never supposed to fall, no matter how hard the jump is.
Well,
So,
I'm better
I guess
than
I
a
have to do all
parkour
these glass
master.
jumps every time I want to get to the top floor of my house.
What do you
When
think
I climbed
I'd
up
be
the
in
ladder, I
parkour
was in a
civilization?
very own garden. I
You'd
didn't
probably
even
be
know a
the
feature like this still
champion,
existed in
so-
parkour civilization, but now I have it in my
I
house.
disagree.
This entire level of civilization was still so crazy to me. I couldn't even believe half of the things I was seeing. Never in my life would I have thought I would have to swim up a waterfall to get to the top floor of my house. I was so amazed by everything around me that I didn't even pay attention to the fact that I was at 2 hearts. If I missed one of these jumps into
Oh,
the
yeah.
water, it might be the end of it.
What?
But I'm a
He is
master
at
now,
2
so I never
hearts.
miss jump. No! I missed
What?
one
Oh,
jump and
no.
I took 1 heart of damage, leaving me with 1 heart.
In parkour
I was so
civilization,
focused on
I'd
buying a
pronounce you
house that
dead.
I didn't even realize
Yeah.
I had no food or no regeneration.
That
I
or
was
a
still
slave.
suffering the consequences from the ambush at the parkour temple. Now that I had time
That's
to process
practically
the
what noobs
situation,
are, in my
there was
opinion.
No way that person acted alone.
A very
Someone didn't
humbled
want me to
opinion.
rank up, and whoever that is still out there. I didn't know. Maybe it was another parkour master, or maybe it was someone else. All I knew is that I was gonna have to figure out something quick if I wanted to survive. If I missed one more jump, my entire journey would be for nothing. So if I was gonna have any chance at surviving, I was gonna need to find a place to get food. I went down the parkour highway until I saw a massive building in the distance. I was just hoping that this was a place to get food because I had 4 hunger bars left, and I don't even want to think about what might happen if I lose the ability.
I like how
to sprint.
delayed the stream
I walked into the
is.
building, and so far I didn't see anything that resembled food. All I saw were dispensers and hoppers on the wall. All of the dispensers had different types of parkour items listed above them. Maybe this was a place I could go and get more blocks to build more jumps, or maybe not. Why don't these machines even work? I'm not getting anything.
Hey, buddy, you're not seriously trying to rob the parkour bank, are you?
The parkour bank? I already knew parkour was how people paid each other in Parkour Civilization, but this was different. Someone walked up with a piece of paper and put it into the dispenser. In exchange, they got wood blocks for it. I realized the paper the guy put into the dispenser was something I was already familiar with. It must have been a daily task paper, which means not even being a parkour master can get me out of work. On the other side of the bank, I saw a staircase that was definitely too hard to do with 1 heart left.
Hey man, I don't mean to assume anything, but the top floor is for people with money. You can come back when you're rich, though.
How does every parkour master know that this is my first day? Alright, well I found the bank, but that didn't help me at all. The situation was getting worse as I kept going on. I was now down to 3.5 hunger bars. If I didn't get food within a few minutes, I would lose my sprint, and every 3-block jump that I've been doing would be impossible. Okay, I really hope this place sells food.
Yeah, this is the place for food.
Do you know buy one, get
Oh,
one,
this is
get
it.
one free?
I have
Yeah.
no blocks left.
Why
I
don't
have
you
no
just
way of
buy
paying for
one,
anything in Parkour
get the other
Civilization.
free,
I'm gonna be
and
the
then
first
refund the
parkour
other
master in
one.
history to starve. How embarrassing is that? Wait a minute. Unless
Over and
parkour
over
goes for
again.
anything, and that includes bribing parkour pros. Could I bribe a parkour
I'm
master
just
for food?
saying,
Would
it's a
that work?
method.
I mean, maybe it could.
Yeah.
What the? Where did that person just come from? Oh my god, she probably fell from the
Oh,
sky.
oh,
well,
he
3
said.
blocks for me. Let's go, I'm saved. In my
He said
entire
What?
life in
he said
Parkour
different word.
Civilization, I've never even seen ice jumps. But now wasn't the time to be scared of jumps. I needed the food. Alright, what does 2 3-block ice jumps get me?
Dude, you seriously paid that much?
Wait, what do you mean paid that much? Did I pay a lot? Ice jumps were apparently worth a lot in Parkour Civilization because I got 64 golden carrots.
Wow.
Please come back, bro. Anytime.
There's
Let's go.
one
I'm the first
class in
master
Parkour
history to
Civilization that
start.
scares
Now
me.
I actually have a chance to start living life as a parkour master. I don't even know what
I
to
won't
do
say
yet.
which
Do
one.
I go to work?
I'll
Or
let you
do I
guess.
get a water bucket?
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely getting a water bucket. I took the parkour highway until I found a
I'll not
different
get too
building.
cocky,
Hopefully, this will be the
Mr.
place where I
whatever, I
can get a
forgot
water
his name
bucket.
is,
Because it didn't
Evbo.
really seem like I was a parkour master until I got one. I walked
quite
into the
literally
building
just
and I
his
saw a
YouTube
giant glass staircase
Yeah.
with a small platform on top. And on the floor, it looked
Also,
like
did
there
you
was some
subscribe
sort
to
of
Evbo?
target.
You're here for a water bucket?
Oh, yeah. Is this the place I get one?
You don't just get
Jesse?
one. You pay
What?
one with your life.
Did you subscribe
Climb
to
up the
Evbo?
top of the staircase
Not
and
yet.
grab a water bucket. If you make
Yeah.
it, you keep it.
Of course, I have to risk my life yet again. Getting a water bucket
If you
is
don't
the
make
only
it,
thing different
you
in
keep it.
Parkour Civilization.
In hell.
Usually, you pay for everything with parkour, but not this time. It didn't matter.
Oh,
The
cool.
fear of death never stopped me.
It's actually
before.
Parkour
Yes, sir.
Prison,
Somehow he
probably.
ranked him. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Maybe he dies from the water bucket, but if he doesn't, we'll be there to stop him.
I somehow made
Oh,
it to
no.
the top of the glass staircase. I can confidently say that stairs
Who
are
do you
the
think
worst
he's
thing about
talking
being
to?
a parkour master. But right now,
The-
stairs were the least of my worries. I opened the chest to see a
the-
bunch of water buckets. The only way I'm going to be able to
Champion.
keep one of these is if I go
I
through the
think
water
he's
bucket jump
talking
and
to the
make it
parkour
successful.
noob
If I
neighbor
make it,
who died.
Night, love you too. Ah, okay.
I'll have the ability to unlock
Totally.
an entirely new level of parkour. And if I don't, well, my entire journey's been for nothing. But that's the way life is in parkour.
My entire
Civilization.
journey's
You
been
jump
for
to survive.
nothing.
And I happen to be pretty good at it.
Oh,
Why
no.
did I do this to myself? I should have never done that. Life as a parkour noob was so much easier.
Ah!
I say life as a parkour master is awesome. I mean, this is what it's like
Calm
being at the top
down.
of parkour civilization.
No way. Did I seriously just catch another master doing a one-block jump to get to his house?
Flashback
No, I
hasn't
don't
even
know how
happened
this
yet.
got here. Okay, now I have to start going to my house the real way, and that means taking a trip on the parkour staircase. Here in Parkour Civilization, masters should never be seen doing one-block jumps. If you're caught, you will basically become a laughingstock in Parkour City. I tried keeping the one-block jump to my house for as long as possible because I was avoiding getting to my house the real way. And that's because the real way to my house sucks. If I miss even one of these water bucket jumps, it would be game over for me. But
See, this is
everyone
new
out there knows that
information.
The best parkour masters never take fall damage, and I was gonna be one of the best. Please don't let me die. Oh, thank you. All that just to get to my house. But this is the
I
price
love
I
you
paid
too.
to become a parkour
my
master.
fucking-
I defied death too many times.
Now it's
And
here.
now, as a master in parkour civilization, the only way to survive is by doing the hardest possible jumps. These were jumps I could only dream of when I was
Those
a
are the
parkour
easiest
noob. But now
possible
that I earned my
jumps.
water bucket, I have the ability to become the greatest master in parkour civilization. My first days on this level were confusing, but now I feel
How
like
many
I'm
takes
starting
do you
to get
think
the
it
hang
took
of
to
As
do
a parkour pro, I
Parkour
was required
Civilization?
to do a daily task every single day.
A
But now,
lot.
as a master, I can choose to do
Take
a
a
task
guess.
whenever I want.
I don't think there's
Instead
an
of
answer,
being
so
paid
it's
in
just a
practice
guess.
time, the masters
In the
get paid
thousands.
with blocks. As a master, if you want to
One-
pay
an
for things,
exact
you have to
number.
build your own jumps. That means the more blocks
1,069.
you have, the more powerful you are as a master. And right now, I can't.
My
make
guess is
parkour jumps, so that's why I gotta work.
183.
Parkour delivery here.
Come in.
Alright, let's hope I can do this job well. Hey there, you wanted some parkour built, right?
Yeah, that's right. I ordered my new chain couch. You can put it right over there.
Can't say I've heard of a chain couch before, but I guess there's a first time for everything. Alright, I think I built this right. Is this what you wanted?
Oh, yeah, this is a real couch. Maybe if you're as rich as me one day, you can afford one of these.
Sure. Well, I hope you enjoy your new. Oh, shoot, no! Seriously, gonna get a tip? Dude!
Where did they get the diamond pickaxe from in that one episode?
Something.
Oh,
The
yeah,
truth
that is
about
true.
Being a parkour master is that people don't always get along. Not only do you have to survive every single jump, but you have to be ready to defend yourself.
Because there's some items that are just
Whoa,
purpose.
buddy.
Does that mean they could
What are you
technically
doing?
PvP
Everyone
with
goes
the
on the
diamond
guy who sells
pickaxe
houses.
and
I
just
would
be
take
the
a
strongest
different-
guy?
Wait, what do
Yeah.
you mean? My job today is to sell houses. You can't just skip one day? Come on, man. I need the money.
That's it. Parkour battle. You and me right now.
And by defend yourself, I mean being prepared for a random parkour battle at any point. For my first move, I attacked with a 3-block diagonal jump into a 3-block vertical diagonal jump. I
You
thought
hope
it
the
was a
alien
strong
man
attack, but
dies.
The parkour master clearly had no problem with it. Now it was his turn to attack, and I was in serious trouble. The parkour master built a 3-block chain jump.
Let's see you try to defend against this attack, buddy.
Wait, I don't even have chains to build with. I can't do this jump.
Then you have officially lost the parkour battle, and the selling house job is mine again.
And there it was. That was my first time losing a parkour battle. But that's just a part of the learning process for being a parkour master. But even
So you
though
wanna know
I've
something
learned so
I
much,
learned?
there's one thing that I've yet to
Sure.
figure out, and that's how to
I
get
was
to the
losing
top of the
profits
parkour
during my
jump. If I
spider
make it up
farm.
there, I could potentially be the parkour champion, but I didn't see a
What?
way up. Back when I was a
I was
parkour
losing
pro, I could see the
profits.
path
How?
on the side of the wall to rank up, but now there's nothing.
Because, Jesse,
Because you can't see it.
I could have
Said
freed
that
up
was a parkour.
another inventory space.
Oh.
I was losing a whole $2,000.
Oh.
Champion knows the way up.
Standing behind me was the master that
I just had to
in
pause
my
it.
first parkour battle. He was the one who gave me the Totem of Undying and helped me find the way past the impossible jump. Without his help, I would have never become a parkour master, and I wouldn't even be alive right now.
I knew giving you that Totem of Undying was a good choice. Now that you ranked up, you have the chance to save all of parkour civilization by becoming the champion.
Save parkour civilization? Wait,
I have a
what
feeling
are you
he's gonna be the
talking about?
Moses
Why
of
do
the story.
I need to be the one to become the parkour
I
champion.
don't understand what Moses is.
We are at war. We thought all hope was lost.
And in a fake religion, Moses is the person that freed the slaves.
No,
Yeah.
that was not Moses.
Or no, he led the slaves to freedom, I should say.
That was also not Moses. The person who freed the slaves was a president.
Yeah, I know, but there was two people. Anyways.
Before you rank
Not
up.
true.
You don't understand. People aren't supposed to rank them, but you did it anyway.
Also, I don't really think of these guys
What
as
is going on?
slaves,
There's a
but I'll
parkour
pretend that
war,
they
and
are.
somehow I'm supposed to be the champion? Oh, what am I getting myself into? I should have never ranked up. I was happy in my mansion, the master brought me into the parkour temple, and I followed him until he showed me a secret room. When I walked inside, I saw a small-scale version of a map of the entire parkour.
After this is off screen, I'm going to tell you a fun fact.
He told me to travel as far north as I could and find the highest parkour highway there is. He told me there's a building there that's extremely difficult to get into, but if I could get into it, I could get the truth about parkour civilization. He told me to go at night, and if I succeed, I might be able to save everyone. It was time. I woke up in the middle of the night.
Oh, that, you know that pillar?
Yeah.
With all the carpets?
Yeah.
That inspired him to create all of parkour civilization.
Huh. Neat.
This was a stealth mission. If everything went according to plan, I would get in and get out, and no one would see me.
All of
Obviously,
this
that's assuming the parkour
made
master
because
is
of
leading me
fucking
into a
the
trap,
carpets.
But for whatever it's worth, I trust him. If he was trying to stop me from ranking up, he wouldn't have given me the Totem of Undying. That means I can only assume if he wanted me dead, I would have been dead already. But at this point, I wasn't doing it for the parkour master. I was doing it for me. If there was any chance I could figure out the truth about parkour civilization, I was gonna take it. All I know is someone tried to stop me from ranking up, and this place might give me answers. I traveled north like the master told me to, and all the way at the top, I saw the parkour highway I needed to get to. There was no turning back now. Going up this might be a one-way trip, but if what I was doing actually could save parkour civilization, then someone's gotta be the one to do it. So why not me? Now that I was at the top of the staircase, getting to the parkour highway was a different story. I didn't even know if this jump was possible.
Come on, Kitty!
Oh, I'm gonna regret this. I backed up to get momentum, and I jumped. No, no, no! I thought it was too short, but I made it. Okay, that was way too close. That better be the last time I do something like that. Given that the place I was trying to find wasn't supposed to be found, that probably wouldn't be the case. I kept going on the parkour highway until I saw a building. This one looked different than all the other buildings in Parkour City, and I had a feeling that it wasn't going to be easy to get to. But that's why the master sent me, the guy who's never failed a jump before. Yeah, let's pretend that's true. The entrance to the building looked like it was guarded by a difficult parkour course. As long as there were no people around, I was just fine with doing parkour. But if people were to show up and challenge me to a parkour battle, well, it's been a good run.
What does she
Next
want?
is a 4-block jump. I don't think I've ever done a 4-block jump straight up before, but the master said that this mission would be difficult, and if there's someone to do it, it was gonna be me. I got momentum, and I made the 4-block jump. Cool, 4-block jump down, and now, oh my god, what is this? I stood on a path of
Oh, here comes my favorite part of this movie.
Way too far to even comprehend. This could have been a 6-block jump. I couldn't believe it. I tried looking around for barrier blocks. Maybe there was a secret path to this as well, but I found nothing. Somehow, I was gonna have to make this jump, and I think I had an idea of how I might be able to do it. Okay, well, I get one chance at this. Oh man, if only I was rich enough to buy ice blocks to practice. Oh, I do not want to do that again. There must be a parkour god looking out for me. Okay, back to the secret mission. Now, I was just hoping I didn't walk into an ambush. I walked inside, and I saw a giant hole in the floor with some parkour jumps up top. I was thankful that I didn't see anyone waiting for me. And what I wasn't thankful for was this glass pane staircase. Oh man, why do they have to make staircases so complicated in Parkour Civilization? This was supposed to be a stealth mission, but the staircase is making it really hard for that to be possible. After too long, I made it up the staircase into the top floor. I looked around, but didn't see anyone. All I saw was some weird pedestal in the middle and some giant screen. What is this thing? This looks so... What the... Look, I told you it was possible.
No way. That was actually incredible. All right, well, I got my money's worth.
Let's go. I got paid for parkour.
No more story.
I can keep making more parkour for you to do, and I'll pay you for it.
Whoa, what just happened? How did I see that?
Oh, we saw that flashback before.
Isn't it? That's C1. I've lived that before. What is going on? I walked over to the screen and opened the book on the desk. It said, enter user. Well, I was here for information, wasn't I?
Evbo!
Put my name into the book and put it back on the desk. And text appeared on the screen. Rank? New. Wait, how? I'm a master, though. But before I could think any further, someone appeared right behind me. Before they saw me, I ran and hid behind the bush. Oh, no, this is not good. This is not good.
Oh, man. Going into work late today, I guess. Or early, maybe. I don't know.
So far, the person didn't see me, but that's when someone else came.
Does that person look familiar?
I know him.
Oh, yeah.
He's from my memory. I saw him walk up to the desk and start putting something in the book. And the player that was on the pedestal started moving. I watched as this player with no boots walked up to a parkour jump and failed the 1-block jump.
And we got another noob. Good. We needed more of those.
What is going on here?
You can come up from behind that bush, you know.
Oh no, this is not good. Okay, time to improvise.
I mean, bro, the bush is see-through. You really thought that was gonna work?
Okay, can you just
Bush
tell me what's going on?
see-through.
Why
Wait,
did this
wait,
happen
wait.
when I stepped on that pedestal? We know each other. That's our memory.
Nope. That's just what every new person sees. It's a fake memory to make you think that parkour is how you succeed in life. I mean, why else would people parkour if it wasn't for money or social status?
So it was all just a lie? I don't get it. What is this for? These 3 jumps. That new player just fell through on the first one. What happened to him? Siwa explained that these 3 jumps decide whether a new player becomes a noob, a pro, or a master. These 3 jumps, right when you join Parkour Civilization, decide your entire fate? How is that
What
fair?
if you
It's
jump
not
all
about fair,
over
it's
all
about
of them?
work.
Though?
If you can't parkour, you deserve to be at the bottom.
This is so messed up.
He just
so messed
automatically
up. How
becomes
is
a
this happening?
champion.
I can't let this keep going on. I have to find a way to stop this. Okay, if I can attack him with a parkour jump, he has no choice but to battle me. I have to do an attack that he'll never be able to do. It's time to go for the 720.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
720.
I already had an attack built. It was with candles.
Yep,
That's
that's a
it?
handle jump. One
What?
attack from missing, it
I'm
does
watching.
10 hearts, and that's good night
I
for you.
just forgot you
I was
were here.
finished. I couldn't attack. I couldn't do anything. I was defenseless. So what happens now?
Despite my best efforts to get rid of you, I couldn't do it, so someone else will.
Siwa placed down a parkour jump made out of brewing stands. I've never even heard of parkour with brewing stands before.
Interesting.
What do you
thing
do if
about
I made you do brewing
they
stand
aren't just
jumps?
difficult, but they can deal any potion effect you want.
This was it. I had no brewing
EVP
stands to defend
in
myself. I
Parkour
took the hit,
Civilization.
and slowly started fading away.
Have fun with the champion in the arena.
No pressure at all. Just 1 minute before I fight the parkour champion. All right, I'm gonna take 30.
Beware of flashback.
I really just hope there's a chance that the greatest player in Parkour Civilization doesn't know how to do a 360. I was now getting ready to fight the Parkour champion in the arena. The worst part is that I was only allowed to bring in 64 blocks to fight with. I had no clue what the Parkour champion
I'm
was
gonna tell you a
attack
fun
me with,
fact
so I
after he
decided to
grabs
take
all his
some of
blocks.
every block. This was life or death. If by some miracle I could defend the Parkour champion's attacks, I would have to use these blocks to build the hardest parkour jumps I've ever done. I wanted to believe
You
that
only
I could
grabbed
win.
62.
Deep down, I knew that this could
Oh,
very well be the
no.
end of my journey.
Before you step into the arena, drop all of your blocks. I need to count if you're bringing 64.
These are the blocks I'm bringing. It should
Those
have.
are 62, not
You
64.
may now fight the parkour.
He's very much
This
good.
is it. One way or another,
Yep,
this would be
he's
my final
beyond
battle
good.
of Parkour Civilization. The door opened and I stepped into the parkour arena.
Are you ready
It was
for him to
time fight.
battle
If
the
I
parkour
somehow beat the
champion?
parkour
Yep.
champion, maybe I have
I'm gonna be
save
pissed if
everyone
he
in
doesn't
Parkour Civilization. But
succeed.
If I lose, which let's be honest here, is very much possible, well, let's just say I should have died a long time ago. I thought the Parkour Civilization I was living in was fair.
Yep,
a
and
place
here
where
comes
everyone
flashback.
could parkour to rank up in society, but I was wrong. I discovered the truth.
I was
Your
wrong!
entire fate is decided by 3 jumps, and there are people at the top of Parkour Civilization that will stop at nothing to keep this order. Unfortunately, I couldn't discover the truth without paying the price, and now there's nothing I can do.
Have fun with the champion in the arena.
And now it's time to fight the champion. Wait, what? You're not the champion. Who are you? You're a pro. What are you doing here? I thought I was fighting the champion.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
champion,
you'll
guys.
Fight me first. Please just go easy on me, though. It's my first
How
time
do you like the
here.
champion, Jesse?
I guess I'm not fighting the champion.
Yeah, it's not
I
the
have
champion.
to fight a parkour
No,
pro.
that's
This is
totally
really
the
weird.
champion.
Oh, okay, man, that's pretty cool.
What jumps can he even
Yeah,
do?
he was
For my
behind
first
iron
attack,
goods
I
all the
attacked
time.
With a 3-block vertical jump. I didn't want to do anything too crazy on my first attack because if I missed and let him get the chance to attack, I run the risk of taking damage. But fortunately, it seemed like this fight was going to be easier than I thought until something happened. The blocks that I used for my attack
Wasting
all disappeared. In the parkour arena,
resources.
if you place blocks, you will never get them back. And now I realized why I was fighting a parkour pro. It was genius, actually. If I wasted all of my blocks before getting to the champion, I would have no fighting chance. Hey, quick question. The people who put you here, what did they say you were here for?
Oh, yeah, they said I would be warming up the crowd, you know, for, like, the fight.
Warming up the crowd.
Nice crowd you
know
got
there's
there.
literally no one watching, right?
Yeah, I know. Please just get this over with.
Oh god, I'm a terrible person. Man, this is
At this rate, he should have just jumped
For my
off.
second attack, I built a 4-block jump. And of course, it was successful once again. But at this point, I wasn't worried about winning. I was worried about the blocks I was losing for every attack. There was no way I could afford to use more than 2 blocks for an attack. At least not in this fight. For the final attack, I did a backwards jump.
Did you just go backwards?
This is not going to be pretty. Oh, shoot! Oh,
Yeah.
that was not how I thought it was going to turn out. It was a little unfortunate
Couldn't even
that I
go backwards
essentially
in the right
wasted 2
direction.
blocks on that jump since he didn't even try it, but at least I survived the first parkour battle without taking any damage. So now what happens? Do I fight the champion? I stood there on the platform not knowing what to do until I saw
Oh, look,
someone
it's the
jumping
champion.
towards me. All right,
Yeah.
this is it. This is the battle for life or death. Let's get this over with. So, you must be the champion, right?
Me? The champion? You're joking, right? Look at my boots. I'm a master.
Oh, look, his
These look
boots. He's
diamond
not the
to you?
champion.
Well, I don't know. I
Oh.
thought I was fighting the champion, so when did that happen?
You still have 2 more people to go through if you want to see the champion. But you're not going past me. Let's go. Start the battle.
This is not good. I have to win 2 more parkour battles if I want to even see the champion.
I swear I've
It
seen
was
this
clear
guy.
that
Isn't that the guy
odds
that
were
helped him,
stacked
but just
against me,
without a
that
crown?
wasn't going to stop me from trying. Now I was
Oh.
fighting against a
Oh.
master.
Crown is
This
very
means
important
I
and
couldn't
different.
hold back.
Also, it's on an
I was
all-black
gonna
skin.
have
That
to
guy
attack
has,
I decided this was
more.
a good time to use one of my stairs. For my first attack, I did a 4-block diagonal stair jump, but I was in trouble. Even for myself, I knew the attack was too easy.
That's what you're attacking me with?
I was getting ready for the master to easily.
Yeah, it's not
defeat
even
my attack,
close to
but
the
by some
same
miracle,
skin.
He failed it.
What?
The master didn't know, but I realized he built the jump wrong. He tried doing a harder jump than my attack. I got lucky with that first attack, but that wasn't going to happen again. I needed to do harder jumps. I used 2 more of my stairs to build another 4-block diagonal jump. If I make this, I would only need 1 more attack to win the battle, but I missed. I came so
So do you
close,
think
but I didn't
Evbo's
land
gonna
on
beat
the
the
stair.
champion?
Wasted another 2 stairs, I see. Even if you do
Well,
beat
I'm the
me,
champion,
no
so he
blocks to
can't
fight the
beat
champion.
me.
Oh
The master
no.
was right. I was running out of blocks.
I'm just gonna take
I
away
only
his
had 1
blocks.
stair left, and I wasn't even done with my second battle. I watched as the master built his first attack. I was gonna have to defend myself against a 4-block ice jump.
Go on, use some of your ice blocks. I'm sure you don't have that many of them.
He was right. I only had 4 ice blocks with me. Even the best case scenario where I defend this attack, I'll only have 2 ice blocks left. I went for the jump, and I almost slid off, but I stayed on.
yeah.
Oh, that was too close. Okay, it was now my turn to attack, but this battle was taking too long. I knew what the master was doing. He was trying to make me waste all of my blocks, but there was no way I could let that happen, which means I could only do one thing. I needed to build an attack that would end this battle right now, and I knew just the way to do it. In a parkour battle, the harder the attack is, the more damage it does, and I was about to attack with one of the hardest parkour combos I've ever done. All right, 4 blocks into a 2-block. Let's do this.
Oh,
I
no,
attacked with a
bro.
4-block jump into a 360, and I made it.
No, all you have to do
let's
is do
go.
1
I
360
made it. That was
realistically.
the craziest parkour combo I've ever done.
Statistically,
All
no one
right,
knows how to
your
do
turn.
that.
4-block jump into a 2-block 360.
This is impossible.
I watched as the parkour master attempted the combo and failed.
Or
And
didn't
the
even
damage
try to
was
spin.
enough to win the parkour battle. It worked. That parkour combo that I did may have
So much
just saved
blood.
my life, at least for now. If that master was telling the truth, I still have to win 1 more battle if I want to fight the champion. There was nothing else I could do. I tried looking around for a way to escape, but there was nowhere I could go. The only way out of this arena is to continue.
What would you do
fighting.
if you had to
Across
fight the
arena,
parkour
path opened up,
champion?
and My third
I would
opponent
lose.
jumped towards me.
What would you
You've gone
do?
so far, but this is as far as you go. I'm afraid you won't make it past me to fight the champion. Let's begin.
Okay, let's do this. It's just another master. I just beat one before, and I can do it again. If I can finish this battle with a couple parkour combos, I might have enough blocks to fight the champion. For my first attack, I decided to build 2 4-block jumps. I thought this combo would be hard, but I had no clue who I was facing. The master made the jumps easily, and my attack was unsuccessful. Now, I was in huge trouble. Unlike all the other people I faced
What
in
type of
parkour
jumps do you
battles,
think
this
the
master
parkour
was not
champion
afraid
is
to
gonna
attack
use
with
against
his own
Evbo?
parkour combos. And
He's probably gonna be the
unfortunately
only
for me,
other.
this
They're
was
probably gonna be
much
the only
harder.
other one that
The
can do a
second jump in
360.
the combo was a jump that I didn't think would be possible. It was too far, but I had to try. My life depended on this. I went to defend the attack, but I overjumped it. The attack dealt
All you
five
had to do
hearts
was
again.
crouch.
Oh, this is not good. This is really not good. I managed to gain back 2 hearts, but my hunger was lost. This was it. No more second chances. No more regenerating health. I had to make these jumps. The parkour master attacked with an even harder combo, this time using 2 chains and an ice block. But by some miracle, I made it. Oh,
What would you
man,
do if I
how did
challenged
just
you
do
to a
that? This
parkour
master
battle?
was too good. No matter
Once
what
again,
jump
I'd lose
thought of,
because
I knew
No,
that
like,
was
I mean,
That's
just
why
in,
I
like,
was gonna have
in
to do
real
something
life.
That's never been done in the
I'd
history
still
of
lose.
parkour battles, and I was gonna have to do this first try.
Next time I open up a realm, I'm gonna make it so battles are purely
Let's
parkour.
go. I'm probably gonna die. Let's do this. Flower pot jump to chain, chain to backwards jump to 360 fence jump, diagonal chain jump to the candle. I did it.
That was
I
not
just made
necessary.
The hardest parkour combo in the world.
Evbo, the champion tasked me
That was
with
not-
making
that-
sure
there's
you
no way
don't
that's
rank
the
up,
hardest.
But I now realize that's not possible. Your parkour is beyond me. You have my respects. Good luck against the champion.
Before I could say anything, the master gave up and just jumped.
Wow.
in. I won the third battle, which means now I only have to battle the champion. And the champion is the one that tried to stop me from ranking up this entire
Oh no,
time.
the champion. Imagine it's just Evbo.
All of this parkour just to die.
Look, it's the champion.
This was
Yeah.
it. Standing in front of me.
It's
was
no
the
one we
champion
thought it
of
was.
Parkour civilization.
Put up a good fight.
Unless he's underneath the
But
helmet.
this ends here.
I watched
That's
as the
his
parkour
skin.
champion built his first attack,
True.
and it was a 5-block jump.
It's a 5-block jump, Jesse.
You become the parkour champion.
You said that was impossible.
You be the one
It
that
is.
makes the rules. But this is my parkour civilization, and I never lose.
The parkour champion made the 5-block jump. It's
How
not
is that
It's
possible?
just not. I can't do it. This was it. This was the end. There was no second chance, no backup I could call for, nothing to get me out of this. I lost, and I won't be the one to save parkour civilization.
And let's try.
I opened my eyes, and I was in a place that I knew all too well.
No!
I was in the parkour temple at the new.
Are you fucking
Parkour
kidding me?
civilization. I opened my inventory, and I had leather boots. After the battle with the champion, I am now
No.
a noob again. I let
No!
I was supposed to be the one to save
Are you
parkour
You're really
Fucking-
invested in
and I
this.
couldn't do it. And now the champion gets what he wants. No one can ever rank up ever again. No one's free. People risk their lives because they trusted me to help them, and I failed. And it was all for nothing. Now I'm just at the bottom again. I don't even have a sprint.
this-
I
no,
can't even
I-
do more than a 2-block jump. It's over, right? The old man gave me the last ticket to rank up. And even if I did, what's the point? The only way I could save people is by becoming the champion. And he's impossible to beat. Oh, well, it's out of my hands now. There's nothing to do. I mean, maybe I just go back to parkour prison. At least there I could get fed some better food. Rather have fish than raw chicken.
Down at the bottom again, are we?
What?
Maybe I was wrong about you.
Whoa, look at those boots.
They're different than another,
You
right?
were wrong about me. Wait, who are
That's
you?
me,
Something
Jesse.
tells
That's
you
me.
already know the
Oh,
answer.
The
yeah.
strange man turned around and he was wearing netherite.
I'm the
boots?
strange man.
I do not want to do that again. There must be a parkour god looking out for me. You're the parkour god, but you were just a myth. Is this
I'm
all
the
of your
parkour
doing?
god,
The
Jesse.
parkour civilization I created was never intended to divide people.
And he has cum in
But
his
the new
head.
champion had different plans.
And you wanted me to stop the champion, and I couldn't.
But
I'm
seriously,
sorry
what the
you
fuck
put
is
your
that
trust in
skin?
me. I thought I was good enough. I thought I could do it.
You seem like all
Why is he
hope
in a?
lost.
Why is he?
I mean,
He
I
in
can't do
boxers?
anything. I'm back
Oops,
to the new
sir.
level. I can't get a ticket anymore. I can't even sprint. What good is a 1-block jump gonna do against the parkour champion?
As long as you can parkour, there is always a way.
The parkour god dropped a pair of boots on the ground and jumped away.
As
What
long as
is
you can
going
parkour,
on?
Jesse,
I
there's
jumped
always
over
a
and
way,
grabbed the
so
boots
I
that
guess
the
there's
parkour
never a way
god
for
left.
you.
These were no ordinary boots. These were diamond. Only the parkour champion wears these. And now I have them. I threw away my leather boots and I
Don't
put on
throw
the
away your
champion
boots.
Immediately, my hunger bar returned to full, and I could see above into the upper layers. Oh my god, this is crazy. What is going on?
So
What
the
is
funny
going
word
on?
again.
I don't know where the parkour god got these boots from, or why he would trust me.
Funny word.
But it didn't.
But
matter.
imagine
This
playing a
was my
drinking
second
game where you
chance.
drink
I don't
every
know
time he
how
says
I'm gonna get back
parkour.
up to the top, but I'm gonna
I'd
find a way.
die.
Everyone's life
You
depends on
literally
it.
would.
But I'm gonna be the one to save parkour civilization. Parkour civilization was in danger. I thought people could parkour.
You know, what if
their
I
way
just
up
make a
to better
thumbnail
life,
where it's
but I
Parkour
realized it was
Civilization,
all
but
just a
it's
lie.
just
The truth
everything
is
is
that the parkour
niche.
champion controls everyone and everything. I thought I could
I'm the
be
void,
one
I'm the
and
sun, I'm the
save
parkour
everyone,
jumps.
But I failed. Luckily for me, second chances come around quite often, and I still have one more shot at saving parkour civilization. The only way I can put an end to all this is if I beat the parkour champion, and that means I have to get back up to the arena somehow. And that was going to be harder than I thought. I had diamond boots on, meaning the barriers to the parkour temple shouldn't be here, but they were, and I had no way up. That means someone
Now
was gonna have to get
I'm gonna get
Oh,
upset
this
with
is not
something
good.
he's about to
I can't even
do.
earn a ticket myself, meaning the only way I'm gonna get one is if some other noob has one. But even if I got lucky and a noob hasn't used their ticket already, I couldn't find anyone. I was beginning to think that there were no noobs left, and they were all in prison until I
Oh,
finally
look,
found
it's a
someone still
noob.
standing. I asked the noob if there was any chance he had a ticket or even knew someone with a ticket so I could get into the temple. But he said that pros don't come down here anymore and do ticket challenges.
Why can't he
Now
say that
it's possible
himself?
for the parkour noobs to rank up at all. This has to be the champion's doing. If pros don't come down here at all, the noobs have no way of getting food. That means if I don't get up in time and beat the champion, everyone down here will die. There has to be a way to get past these barriers. I mean, the parkour god wouldn't have given me champion boots for nothing, right? And that's when I remembered I had champion boots on now. These boots were meant for the person that rules parkour civilization. And that's when I thought back to what the champion said.
You beat me in this battle, you become the parkour champion. And you...
This is really about to piss me off.
If the parkour champion
Yes, you're gonna break through the barriers.
This is really about to piss me off.
Someone can get rid of them. It was a shot in the dark, but I thought I'd at least try. Oh, this is pointless. This is not gonna work. Wait, what? It broke.
And I'm pissed off.
Why?
I was staring at a hole in the barriers. This is insane.
I can't explain it yet.
Thank you, parkour god. Let's go. Got rid of more of the barriers until there was a space big enough to jump through. Alright, let me make sure I'm not...
Also, why didn't you just break 2 and then let it so you can walk on top of the fucking barrier?
I was now inside the parkour temple, and I was one step closer to getting back up to the top. Now that I was in the temple, it was time to start...
I have my limits, Jesse.
I was gonna have to find a way to somehow get back into the arena and fight the champion. Even if
also, why didn't you just break the stone walls?
Which is a whole nother story. My rough draft of a plan involved grabbing blocks.
I said that earlier too.
The chests were empty. Those chests were usually filled with blocks for the pros to do their daily tasks, but someone got rid of all of them. My idea of getting blocks was already off to a bad start. I had a backup plan for where I could go to get more. I made it back up to the second layer of parkour civilization, but now was no time to celebrate. I still had such a long way to go to
third
get
layer.
And time was running out. I made my way over to the place where I could get all the blocks I needed. The parkour training grounds should have thousands of blocks I could use. The last time I was in here, I was training to rank up to become a master, but something was off. The course I built to practice to rank up was still here. This doesn't make sense. Have all of the pros just been practicing this course I built? But that's when my situation...
Why don't you just, I don't know, mine the other...
Why are they empty? All of these chests should have been filled with blocks to build parkour.
Why don't you just mine the trees and everything?
Okay, this is not good. This is really not
good.
good.
Mining is going to come for civilization rules.
And you also have to be broken.
Yeah, well, I'm going with what you said first.
And that was assuming he was
multiple
still
times.
I found the house where my neighbor used to live, and thankfully, parkour civilization hadn't claimed him just yet.
Evbo, you're alive. You're the...
Evbo, you're alive!
Champion?
Well, I'm not really the champion. I mean, I guess technically I am. I don't know. It's
his
voice.
I asked my neighbor what was
going on, and he said everything has changed. He said that parkour pros aren't allowed to go down to the noob level anymore, and some masters came down and took every block, and they can't even practice anymore. This was it. This was truly the end of parkour civilization. It was the noobs in danger, now the pros are, and soon it might even be the masters.
Jesse, how do you feel that you have titties?
Taking away the free will of everyone, and if I don't end this now, there will be no one left to oppose him.
Why don't you seriously? Why don't if he doesn't give a shit about breaking barriers, why doesn't he just break blocks to climb up?
If you wanted to get back, you had to do the course. Even though I've made this course before, this was different. Time was running out, meaning I couldn't waste time taking this parkour course slow.
Oh no, time's running out.
Single jump, because if I do, well, then I guess the parkour god trusted the wrong person. Luckily, I made the course, and I was now at the master level. And now I was at one part of my master plan, which, well, has not been going to plan at all. If I don't get these gold boots, okay, thank you. Finally, something goes according to plan. I didn't know if I would still get master boots if I had champion boots on, but luckily, I got an extra pair. Now that I was on the master level, I had to blend in. Any one of these masters could be working for the champion, and if they saw me with the champion...
Why didn't you just keep your leather boots on?
I definitely do not want right now. At least with the gold boots on, the people working for
then
the
they kick
champion
him out.
might not recognize me. Now was the next part of my plan.
No.
If I have any shot at all of getting back into the arena, I was
because then he could have got the iron boots.
Saved my life. But when I went into the secret room in the parkour temple, he was nowhere to be found. Of course, I knew it was too good to be true to have two things in my plan go smoothly. Now I gotta improvise. Now I had to figure out where the parkour master lived, and I had no way of knowing which house he had. The only thing I could do is sit and wait for him to show up. But if I stayed down here, I run the risk of the masters on the champion side finding me. I needed somewhere that would at least buy me a little more time, and the only place I thought of was to wait at the very top of the parkour staircase. At least here, I won't be seen that easily, but if I had to get down fast, I had no water bucket to save me. I realized I was standing so close to the barrier between the master and the champion levels, and now I have champion boots, meaning if I put these on, will I be able to see what life is like at the champion level? But before I could
Are you
put
ready,
them on,
Jesse?
I saw the parkour master I was looking for. Now this is the part
Oh, he's not, I guess.
The only way I can follow the parkour master is by taking fall damage, and I'm just hoping that the drop to his house isn't too far, and of course it's a 50-block drop. I've never survived.
Scream his name or
man,
something.
I have an idea, and I don't like it. Yep.
Do we even know his
officially the
name?
worst idea I've ever
No,
had.
but
Okay,
Scream
you're
Parkour
thinking,
Master
Let's
or-
just do this. I got momentum, and I jumped.
It's not his name, though.
Alright.
This is rank.
Crazy. I know the parkour god does not like me for that one. Even though
Actually, I don't think we ever get to know his name.
Without being caught. And now it was time to carry out my plan to save parkour.
Alright, now Scream, hey
I
you.
told the master everything that happened, and I
Okay,
showed
that
him
could
that I had
literally
champion
apply to
boots. I told him
anyone
that
who
if I was
hears
gonna
it.
beat the champion, I would need his help.
I can't believe you survived and you met the parkour god. We can actually save her. Just tell me what I need to do and I'll do it.
I had the master give me some blocks, and I told him to wait here for the next part of my plan. If everything goes right, I should have everything I need to get back into the arena and defeat the parkour champion. But that's assuming everything goes right, and so far it hasn't worked out that way. I jumped over to the parkour bank. To get back into the arena, I was gonna need more difficult
You
blocks
agree?
to build parkour with, and I think I know how to get
Put
some.
your
Hey, man, I
boots
don't mean to
on.
assume
Put
anything,
your
but the top
boots
floor is for
on.
people with money. You can come back when you're rich, though.
Upstairs must be the place where the bank keeps their harder blocks.
Sir, you're not allowed to go up there.
Sorry, man. Got a bank to raw. Okay, never mind. I was
Break
expecting
it,
to
you-
see places
Yeah,
where
this
people
is
had
say,
thousands
break
of
it.
rules, but
You
instead
broke
it's
fucking
just
barriers,
a
which are
massive
bedrock but
door.
invisible.
Sir, this
Except
is a
not
private
really.
vault for one of our most valuable customers. You have to leave immediately.
Private vault? I guess that might work.
You're not getting into this vault. No amount of money can make me open this door.
No amount of money? Man, this guy clearly has never heard of one of my gripes before.
Just stop. It's not even worth it.
What? What do you see open the door now? I take it you don't see a backwards 360 too often.
Okay, well, I have to let you in now.
Let's go.
Wow.
I still got it.
Please just don't take anything.
Yeah, I'm definitely not listening to that. I started looking
No
around
amount of
for
money,
anything
huh?
I could use, but most of the chests were empty until I finally stumbled upon a water bucket.
Didn't you just
Okay,
buy a
no
water
blocks, but I guess I'll take this. I don't
Sure.
get it. Whoever owns this vault is supposedly rich.
Oh,
I got
yeah!
And six
I can't
blocks.
explain why I say that, but
I thought this
oh
vault was a
shit.
dead end until it wasn't. In the last barrel, I found 16 ruin stands. Now, my plan could actually work. It was time to go defeat the parkour champion.
Sir, I just wanted to let you know someone got into your vault.
You're the only one who has access to it, so explain to me how that happened.
I mean, I'm sorry, sir, but he bribed me with a backwards 360. I had to.
A backwards 360? There's no one that could do a... No. How is this possible?
You know, someone told me something interesting about ruin stand jumps. They're not just difficult, but they can deal any potion effect you want. That's why I wish you the best of luck in this parkour battle, because if you don't make this jump, you're getting the slowness effect. I watched as Siwat tried to defend my attack, but he failed. Alright, now it's time for some answers. I need you to tell me how to beat the parkour champion.
You're crazy if you think I'm telling you that.
Yep, I thought you might say that. Let's see, 3 block. Oh, that's plenty. Alright, one more chance to tell me, unless you want to
Shit,
defend
4
another one
block.
of my attacks.
I think I can handle a 3 block.
Alright, man, if you think you can make this jump with slowness, be my guest. I'm just gonna let you know now that it's not possible, so in a couple jumps, you'll lose everything.
Okay, wait, don't. I'll tell you. Please, I like my life here.
Well, that was easy.
I can't believe I'm telling you this. The champion uses barrier blocks to parkour. He's the only one that has any left.
He built his parkour jumps with barriers. That means
So it is,
the 5
maybe it is,
wasn't possible. He just used a barrier.
Oh, no,
Okay, wait, so if he
the
uses barriers
makes
for his
sense.
attacks, how do I defend against
What?
Dude,
I was gonna say maybe
if
it's
the
old
parkour
man,
champion
but
finds
we'll
out
have to.
about this, I'm gonna lose everything.
I
Well,
don't
those
care,
men
just
help
tell
them.
me.
Fine. There's a secret rule in parkour
Yeah, we
battles
met the
that
parkour
if you build a
champion,
harder
buddy.
jump than an opponent's attack, your opponent will have to do that jump instead.
That's how I beat him. I can just attack with a harder jump, even if he does use.
Did I say what I
just
went
have
oh
to
yeah
go better.
about in the
Oh, man, this is
in the
crazy.
vault?
All right, let's do this. You need to
Sure.
send me back to the arena.
'Cause it won't
like you
really
did
mean
before, and
anything
this
until
time I'm only
you see
fighting
it.
the champion.
Okay, so if you let me attack
Chainmail
you, it's
boots.
stopping me from just getting rid of you once and for all.
Yeah, I thought you might say that.
Well, boots.
Chainmail boots.
Oh, what about him?
There were some in his personal vault.
Oh. Huh.
And the
That's
only
why I
boots
got
we've
one of-
seen. Oh.
Yeah.
Look, that's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Best parkour masters I know to watch you at all times.
Press Alt Z to open NVIDIA.
Let's just say you won't see the attack coming before it hits you.
Oh man, how do you even do these jumps? I really hope nothing.
Just as I thought, Siwak had no choice but to live.
How is he a pro, or how is he a master?
In the arena, I knew Siwak couldn't be trusted, but I had no choice. This was the only way I could get back into the arena, and luckily, it worked. Now, I could battle the parkour champion, and this time, it was gonna be different. I got all the blocks I needed, and I made my way into the arena. Now, it was time to see
and then only handing them 64.
Standing in front of me was the champion of parkour civilization. All right, let's go save everyone.
I should have known the old man would give his boost to you.
What? The old man?
I had a feeling they knew each
You
other.
try as many times as you want, but your fate remains the same.
The parkour god didn't just give me random champion boots, he gave me the old man's. He was the old parkour champion. Okay, this is a lot to think about.
Old
Now, I just
parkour
gotta worry
champion?
about defending this attack. Oh, Siwak got me this far. Now it's time to see if he was really
That's a
telling
pun.
the truth. The champion's attack was technically only a 4-block jump with a barrier, so the parkour combo I was about to do should be harder. I countered with a 3-block 360 to a 3-block fence jump.
What?
The parkour champion looked confused, and suddenly his attack disappeared. It worked. It actually worked. The secret rule Siwak told me about was real, and now the champion has no choice but to defend my attack. Except just when I thought I had the upper hand in the battle, the champion pulled out barrier blocks. Instead of building my jump, the champion built some invisible parkour combo. The barriers were invisible.
Pretty sure it was a
I had no way
3-block
of
jump
knowing
2
what sort
times.
of parkour combo he built, but whatever it was better than my attack, and my attack was now erased. That only left me with one choice, and I would have to build something even harder. I didn't even know what the champion built, so I couldn't hold back on this next attack. I knew I had to risk it all. I pulled out a 180 vertical flower pot jump into a backwards 360 candle jump, and I made it. The parkour champion's attack was erased, and he had no choice but to either try my attack or build a harder one. But the parkour champion wasn't phased, and he countered my attack with the hardest known jumps in parkour civilization. These were Neo jumps, and he did 2
I cannot
in a
do
row,
those.
jumps where you have to jump around a block in midair. I knew I couldn't do these jumps, and this was not the time to try them. But the parkour champion set the bar high, meaning if
Oh yeah. You know,
my
I'll
next
explain
attack
that later.
isn't harder than his, I lose everything. But if I don't make this jump I'm about to build, my entire journey is over. But that means the same goes for the parkour champion. Any one of these attacks will do more than 10 parts. That means I have to make this. The parkour god trusted me with these boots to save everyone. And for the first time in my life, I actually felt like I was worthy of them. That I was worthy of being the parkour champion.
What? This shouldn't be happening.
I thought I had bested the parkour champion, but I was wrong.
This ends now.
The parkour champion built an attack that was directly over the void.
Either you go down, or we both go down.
This was the end. The parkour champion knew he lost the battle, so he built a jump that would take us both down. And there's nothing I can do to defend myself. I knew deep down that this was most likely my last jump in parkour civilization. But this time, I wasn't gonna give up. Parkour god, if you're watching me, please just give me the strength for one last jump. I didn't expect my feet to hit the ground again, but they did. And when I turned around, the parkour champion had fallen. I won. I actually won. It's over, right? I'm the new parkour
Killed
champion.
who you
I'm
thought
supposed
I
to be
was.
the one who can make the rules and save everyone. So how do I do that? But as I was standing there, something started to happen. My items in my inventory were gone, and I got teleported to the parkour.
Also,
when I walked outside, I looked around, and I realized there was nothing above me.
How do you feel about that?
I was hoping there would be something above.
Nothing.
I guess so.
The parkour champion never existed!
What? No, that can't be.
Imagine.
I remember something the parkour master said to me. He told me that the champion is the only one who knows the way up. I turned around and looked at the parkour temple, and where there was nothing before, there was now a way up to get to the top of parkour civilization. That means my journey wasn't done yet. I still had to make it to the top. Luckily, I'm now considered the best in parkour civilization, so if there's anyone who can make the jumps, it was me. Only one more set of jumps stood between me and
This
the
looks
top.
familiar.
I had always
Kind of.
dreamed of this day. when I'd look up
do you
and
mean?
I'd see nothing above me. But I never would
Looks
have
like the very
imagined
first
what
one
I'd
you
have to
did.
go through to get here. Every
No.
jump I made,
Similar.
and every jump I
No,
made
not
all
even. It
led
looks
me
more
to
like
this
the
goal, to
when
make
you're a
it to
pro
the
having to
top
go back
of
down to
Parkour
the
civilization.
Oh.
And
good
now
civilization,
I was here,
except there's
there
two
was
instead of a
nothing,
one
just
block gap.
pure emptiness and only the sky. I didn't have any idea of what to do until I saw a structure in the distance. I walked over and I saw blocks I've never seen before.
Command
in Parkour
blocks.
Civilization. They were command blocks, and they were placed in front of a throne. I stepped
There's
up
4
onto the
block
throne,
jump.
and I got a pair of champion boots. But this time, they weren't someone else's. They were mine. It only makes sense that
They
doing
were mine?
parkour on command blocks
Boy,
gives me
boy.
the power to make the rules of Parkour Civilization. But before I start completely...
Okay, I'm gonna hurry up and go with my rant now.
Okay.
The parkour champion or whatever said he can create the rules, and that's why it looked like he could do the 5 block jump. But it was because of the command blocks and what he's obtained.
Yeah.
But why could Evbo break the damn barrier?
Huh. I don't know.
That's why it makes me so fucking angry.
Maybe because he's also, or because he was wearing the old master's boots.
That's irrelevant. It's champion, not master.
Or, yeah.
That's irrelevant. You need it was said the command. You just said the command blocks is what makes the champion make the rules.
Oh. Huh. Yeah. That makes no sense then.
So that either means anyone could have break those barriers the whole time, or Evbo's a stupid.
Changing the entire rules of society, I needed to do something first.
Stupid, okay.
Well, I think it's time I give these back. I have a feeling you'll probably be needing them.
Evbo, you did it. You saved us.
No, I didn't do anything. It was only possible because of you. And that's why I think you should be the champion. I don't know what to do with Parkour Civilization, but you are the champion. You know how to fix things. I just don't think I'm ready to be the... What are you doing?
Me.
You think all of this was for me to become the champion again? I'm old, and you know Parkour Civilization better than I ever could.
Well, alright, I'm gonna need your help. With every 4-block jump on the command blocks, I can change the rules of Parkour Civilization. And with the help of the old champion, I'm not just gonna make things go back to the way they were. I'm gonna make things better than they ever were.
But there is.
Parkour was
You were
never
wrong about there
making
being no
or failing a
jumps.
jump. It was about getting up and trying again.
There's
Parkour
one
God told me
jump.
as long as you can parkour, there is always a way. And in my Parkour Civilization, people will always have a chance to try again.
Oh, good. Well, that was good. That was good.
Cancel.
No, pause.
That's for a different time entirely. This is a different series.
Yeah. So, yeah, I didn't think no one said anything.
Alright, so
all
how
right.
do you feel about Parkour Civilization?
That's pretty good.
You need to subscribe to Evbo now.
Oh, yeah, let me do that. Alright, that was pretty good.
You have
I
any
got-
theories?
I have no idea what's probably this is probably gonna be the old champion is probably gonna try to take back his thing. His
The old, like the Golden Man?
the guy that was in the armor or fake armor.
I'm pretty sure he died.
Oh, well, maybe. I
He
don't know.
fell off.
That's my theory. Okay, so I'll see you guys.
Anything about the chainmail boots?
I think that was just an error.
Uh,